and welcome back to Delta Green. This is Season 1, Episode 15. This is Goodbye. This is our last episode of Season 1 because I needed the G to finish spelling the words. We're going to start tonight by talking about some conspiracy shit, some unexplainable phenomenon. I kind of prepped you guys for this a little bit, but have you guys heard about, the raining frogs? Raining fish, that shit actually happens. It's a natural, unexplained phenomena.
It's not unexplained.
Mass bird death, where there's just 400, 500 fucking little birds that just die.
Alka-Seltzer.
Unexplainable.
Again, some of these aren't not explained.
They're not completely explained.
There was an air burst that caused the birds to die.
An air burst?
Yeah. So if you throw dynamite in the water, it kills all the fish.
Right.
Same thing, if you throw dynamite in the air, there's a flock of birds up there, they're all going to die.
Yeah, I mean, that happened at my dad's house. They all sat on the top power line, and then it sagged and touched the bottom power line, and then there were exploding flaming birds everywhere that caught the field on fire.
Completely explainable. That was 100%. Yeah.
And it resulted in a lot of dead birds and was hilarious.
That's true.
The raining frogs, that's just it gets dry enough somewhere that the moisture in the air gets wicked, and they go with the moisture.
They go up.
Yeah.
Frogs.
Yeah.
Solid frogs. They just start floating up.
They're the size of your thumbnail. They're not big.
Oh, they're not big.
No, we're not talking like bullfrogs. Okay, that would be fucking scary as fuck.
Okay, see, that's what I'm picturing in my mind, like some Stephen King fucking bullfrog raining.
Yeah, that would be worse than hail.
Yeah.
It's just,
I've seen fish too. There's fish that come raining down.
Yeah, but it's not like big fish. It's like minnows and stuff.
Right. All right, well, let me talk about a real one then. Because for real, there was a secret bunker nearby where we live, and it was a conspiracy for a long, long time, and then it opened to the public and became a thing, and everybody knows about it now. But, that's a real thing that was a conspiracy-ish phenomenon thing. You know where I'm going with this?
I mean,
and that actually happened.
That is fact. There are secret bunkers. That's because you have to keep secrets from your adversaries. Those exist. Right. That's real. It's not scary.
No, but I also heard about another one where the CIA borrowed a drill rig ship and then covertly pulled up nuclear weapons with it. And those weapons may or may not have belonged to the United States. But they covertly fucking used this drill rig, quote unquote, and went down and fucking, used its moon pool and all that stuff to pull pieces up from the bottom. That's some cool CIA covert shit. You guys got anything like that you like?
The Fresno Nightcrawler.
Is that the guy that takes pictures?
No.
Who's this guy?
Really be a weird thing, would it?
Well, it depends on how weird his pictures were.
No, the Fresno Nightcrawler, it's a cryptid that has been caught on doorbell cams and stuff. It's this white thing that looks like it's just walking.
Like a humanoid figure?
It's not really humanoid. It's
weird. I'm gonna have to look this guy up. Fresno?
I mean, if we're just talking about cryptids, my favorite cryptid is the Mothman. But
I like the Mothman too.
But I mean, cryptids I could go on all day about.
Well, what's your favorite cryptid?
I just said.
You just said it. Yeah. We could talk about some cryptids.
The cryptids are the same as conspiracy theories.
That's true too.
Great Bigfoot would be the best one.
I think Bigfoot's probably the most famous. Yeah, I think he's the most famous one. Him and Yetis, which are, I think, kind of the same thing.
They're the same thing. I don't care what anybody says. But the thing that makes them interesting is that they're everywhere. They're not contained in any one location. Even across the states, you have the skunk ape, the Yeti, the Sasquatch, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I think there's the Jersey Devil is possibly one of them. Every state, every locale has its own version. And then even outside the U.S., every country has, Australia has one called the Yowie. It's the same thing. The abominable snowman. They're just the Wendigo. They're
Right.
everywhere.
They are everywhere. Very believable. We've also, like, we've got something pretty close to it in nature. So it's not hard to make that step.
Gigantopithecus.
Yeah. Sasquatch is actually really cool. He hangs out, smokes a pipe, eats steak.
You talking about Dr. Squatch? That's where I get my soap.
Dr. Squatch?
Yeah.
Good soap.
Nah, I was talking about the one from Dresden.
It's good soap.
I like that Sasquatch.
You guys know about the crooked forest in Poland?
No, tell us about this crooked forest, Kizik.
They have 400 pine trees, and all of them are bent and look like S's, or it's weird. There's a lot of guesses as to what they've done, but like these are full-grown trees with huge bends in them.
They're not straight.
Yeah, but unnaturally not straight, and they're all crooked in the same way.
Crooked Forest, Poland?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta look at this.
I mean, all you'd have to do is just move the sun,
Oh, yeah. No. These things. How old are these trees, man?
I don't know. They're like healthy trees. 200 years? 100 years?
Right? They're pines. Yeah, they're curved weird. So, I don't know if Poland did this, but I've heard of other places curving the trees as they grow so that they can make specific, like, boat parts. And I don't know if that's true here, but that'd be cool.
I mean...
Yeah, they're not all the same direction or anything.
I'd like to point out that you can see a bunch of other trees that are straight, so something,
some of them are.
Something environmentally happened to make them do that. It's not like they grow like that.
It's true.
It's magic.
Nah, somebody fucked with those.
I mean, it looks like someone cut it off low and then like a branch sprouted out the side or was intentionally planted.
Right. Could be. It could be that it was like a glacier. Just, I don't know. Fuck if I know. I'm not an expert. Well, you know that we've played this game for like 17-ish episodes. That's around 64 hours. And we've all experienced weird-ass cryptids and bunkers and weird trees. Now, I guess we didn't do the weird trees, but trying to find some other segue to recap this season.
There was weird trees on the asteroid.
Oh, that's true. There were weird blood trees on the asteroid. 100%. All right. Stop me at any point in time during this next recap to add your little flavors in here. It's not going to take too long, but this season was the gripping saga of H-Cell. You guys were a covert team of cowboys tasked with saving humanity from unspeakable horrors, and goddammit, you guys did it. In 2002, a squad of Green Berets uncovered a monstrous secret in Kandahar, Afghanistan, but then the truth was buried deep by shadowy forces. Fast forward to 2023, and the horrific encounter resurfaces when fucking Bob, you remember Bob? Hammer, you remember Bob. That fucking piece of shit. He said he was some haunted veteran, but he was Agent Royale. You remember Royale? He exposed the secret on Joe Rogan, the podcast, and it ignited the deadly chain of events.
Oh yeah, we killed Bob.
Yeah, you killed Bob. And what did you find? What did Bob have?
Green things.
He had, yeah.
Space worms.
Space worms. Alien parasite. He also had a bunch of research that Arcel had put together. And Colonel Greenhard handpicked you guys to recover all the assets up in Two Oaks and silence everything up here. So that took you to Two Oaks, Virginia, a hotbed of alien parasites, hyper-intelligent dogs, and ancient blood cults. As you guys dug around, you guys demolished a yokel cult, a coven of witches, Then you nuked a lurking old god imprisoned under the oldest mountains on Earth. And then you nuked a sentient asteroid on a course to obliterate the Earth. And through your bonds and creative use of the game, you guys managed to befriend some NPCs like Diana Simpson. She teleports places. You guys remember her? And her little cat Swish Swish.
Baby Death.
And the baby metal, yeah. You saved Sarah Poole from her terrible fate. She didn't have to die with her whole family. And then you guys joined G-Cell. You know, the March Technologies clandestine team, and you used that high-tech program resources to create weapons and tools to fight the Craw aliens, the Coven of Witches, the Yokel cult, and that Dark Elder God. You guys found out that THC kills aliens, which is awesome. I hadn't thought of that. You guys did that. But we've got some unfinished business. So tonight's session, we're going to start with our camera flying. Actually, it's just going to pan across the Welcome To sign for Two Oaks. Someone has spray painted STR on the sign, and it now says 2 strokes. And the chopping sound of rotor blades can be heard, and our flying camera zips up, and it becomes like entangled. Not entangled. It tries to keep up with this green Bell VH-1N VIP transport helicopter. It's the twin Huey, and it's flying over Two Oaks. We're talking about the cratered remains of Two Oaks over here on this map. And it's you guys. You guys are flying in this helicopter, and Agent Gigi's voice comes on over the headset, and she says, "We've tracked Marcia Wheatley, Billie Jean Merchant, and Diana Merchant to the containment zone with Gorza's kids. They've converged together in a narrow holler, blanketed in an unnatural darkness. We're sending you 3 in to destroy those witches once and for all." So you guys are dropped in the Abernathy Holler.
This feels very much like Chad and Hammer are probably like, "Fuck yeah!" And Theo's like, "Why am I here?"
I heard your message. We're gonna take care of them, guys.
So we're gonna have a little cutscene here too, as the Huey gets you guys kind of close to this, like, it's a dome kind of unnatural blackness that's filling this holler, and the helicopter drops you guys off, and you guys walk up the road into the valley. And we're gonna start you guys off here. It's nighttime. The wind is rustling through the trees. The trees are really the only thing that you guys can make out through this darkness as you guys come up through the holler. I think Theo's got the highest dex, so I'm going to offer you to go first, Theo, here. But we're going to try to move little bits at a time and uncover the map slowly. I will tell you that the mission here is to get from this side of the map to this side of the map, where there is a old farmhouse where the witches are. So Theo, I'm going to unlock your tokens here, all 3 of yous, over here in the side pocket. And I will ask to move slowly and only go like about this far at a time, which I think should be 5, but I can't figure out how to measure anymore.
You hold down tab.
Tab. Uh-oh. Whoop. Yes, 5 at a time. Okie dokie, Theo. Did everybody sound good?
Yeah, David's a little bit low.
He's always a little bit low, or he's super high.
Nah, that's me.
Okay, so let's look at. No, he's maxed out. He's at 200%.
Okay.
Can't make him any louder.
Theo is looking back and going, "Okay, the The barn is up here, guys. All right. I'll head out.
Look at him just taking the initiative and going out.
Look at him go. Looking around, Theo, there's like a breeze coming in from the left, and everything is really, really quiet. This fucking fog is like super detrimental. You can't see very far at all.
I turn around. Are my friends still there?
Well, one of them will walk into your range as you turn around. I think Husky goes next.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that if I flick thermal or vision on or anything, like, it doesn't pierce this fog. This is an unnatural fog.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use regular rifle, and I'm gonna let Theo walk out here and see if anything tries to eat him. And assuming that doesn't happen, I'll very slowly move up to his position, covering the sides that he's not covering.
All right, both of you give me a alertness roll.
Yeah, I was about to say it's alertness in this game.
It's alertness in this game.
I didn't. No, I did not pass that. No, it's the last episode, but it still did my little check mark.
Yeah, get those checks.
76. I did not pass as well.
All right. A hammer?
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to move your 5, please? Ooh, good choice.
Oh, he went the direction I was looking at. We're going to get eaten.
Hammer, I need you to give me an alertness roll.
I got a 2.
Well, that's a pass. All right. So up ahead of you in the thicket and brush area, you will hear like you would hear something like a large animal or like a person maybe walking around in the leaves.
All right, I'm gonna take a knee and just send a burst of lead that way.
Okay. How many bullets?
We're here to kill everything, right?
I'm in the middle of explaining to Theo how stealth is like super important, blah blah blah, and then there's automatic weapon fire, and then I'm like,
it's silent.
And I'm like, there are other schools of thought.
It's silenced. It's not like, it's more like a, but louder.
Okay, then now I need the other 2 players to give me not the alertness, but the search.
I don't know how to tell you what my burst is. Like, what does that mean?
I think it's like 3 shots or whatever, right? I was just asking how many shots you were shooting out silently.
Yeah, I had a tick mark and search from last time. Can I roll my D4 on that?
Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it.
It's pretty fucking close.
How much luck you got? Spend some fucking luck.
No, I hoard luck. Also, I got
4 out of 80.
Got enough to do that.
It's a pass then.
Oh, I'm 1 point shy. Okay, I'll spend one point of luck.
All right.
Okay, I passed.
So, what the alertness didn't tell you, but the search will tell you now that he's shot silenced fire up into the distance up ahead. We're going to call this north. He shot north. Is that you guys will hear faint radio chatter. You can't pinpoint the direction, but you hear somebody over the radio, contact or something like that, but it's really, really faint.
It's over our radios, or we hear them talking on a radio?
You hear someone else's radio talking, yeah. But I mean, it's like turned it down to 1 or 2.
I passed my search check. Can I see like what direction it is and how far away I roughly think it is?
It's off to your right about 60 feet.
Okay, my right is down the trail because I'm facing. Because I was trying to be all tactical and watch this side of the road.
Sorry, I didn't know which way you're facing. So it's behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around. All right, I'm gonna wait my turn to do any real actions.
Okay. All right. So other than shooting, Hammer, did you want to do anything? Move, shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go prone.
Okay, good choice. Theo, top of the round.
I heard all of these things. I watched Chad tactically turn and like focus on the area. I'm going to reach into my briefcase and get out my pistol and looking around. It's kind of dark to hear and see. I'm going to take a shot at where I think that the radios came from.
Just a blind shot.
Can I take a couple steps towards it? I'm looking for because the radio's leaking off like a real small light, so I'm looking for that light.
You can move up to 5 measurement distance units, whatever we're talking about here. Which way do you want to go?
And be ready to shoot at the moment. Notice.
All right. Are you walking? You're not walking stealthily. All right, I'm assuming because you were like.
Nope, not at all.
Okay.
I'm fumbling with stuff. I've got a thing out and I'm looking.
He didn't open his briefcase. Okay, it's not like his tactical backpack. It's fucking work briefcase.
That's true too.
He also said that walkie-talkie has to have a light, but when I was in law enforcement, no tactical radio.
Yeah, my walkie-talkies have no.
They don't have lights.
Yeah, but I mean, he somehow doesn't know that yet.
No, it's awesome though because he's doing a Theo thing. He's gonna make great bait.
It's okay.
Yeah, great bait.
All right, Theo, you get a feeling that you're being watched. You have not pinpointed where the radio sound came from, and you're feeling a little vulnerable right now.
Do I need to roll sanity yet?
No, not yet. You're just feeling it, Mr. Krabs. All right, so you've walked, you've rolled. You want to do anything else?
I didn't see where I thought I'd see something.
That's true. All right, Husky.
Is it possible for me to aim in Theo's direction and hold action?
I want to retcon something. I forgot that you guys had like thermals and stuff like that. If you guys would like to turn them on, I will make your POV range extend. I know that Theo does not have the thermal. I will accept the Theo if you would like to use your magic spell. I'll change your range as well. I'm giving you guys those options to make the POV extend. I do want to retcon that.
Okay, well, I definitely want to use my thermal scope if it pierces this fog. I just assumed that the magic fog I couldn't get through because it was magic.
You told us
Yeah.
it wouldn't work.
I know I told you that it wouldn't work, but because I kind of panicked at that point. But I do want to give you guys. I'm going to give you guys your FOV a little bit further, and your reveal range. I'm going to take you out to 9.
Look, I ain't mad about you making the FOV further. However, traditionally, whether they're goggles or scopes, it actually decreases your FOV.
Decreases you,
but it would
That's true.
extend your range significantly.
Yeah, I've doubled your range. I'm still going to make you 180. All right, so 9.5. Let me change Mr. Hammer here.
But I'd like to go back to my original question. Can I hold action and see if something
Yes, you
tries
can.
to eat Theo, and if it does, I want to shoot it?
100%.
I will also call over the radio or over our radios and be like, Hammer, we got something on this side.
Theo felt uncomfortable and has started chanting.
I give Husky 2 clicks on the radio.
Oh, that's super good.
What's 2 clicks mean?
It's an acknowledgement. It's a military thing they do. Affirmative, I acknowledge.
Ah.
It's actually,
nice.
I was surprised David knew that.
I read a lot.
All right. Yep. You're gonna hold action, Hammer.
I'm going to shimmy forward 5 and very, very stealthily.
Give me your stealthy roll.
Super stealthy.
You pass that?
I passed it with a 24 out of 70.
How far are you going?
I went 5.
You went 5?
Yep. I'm low. I'm shimmying.
So you're up at these bushes now?
Yep.
Sorry, I was lagging.
No, I moved already.
What?
I moved already. I moved my 5 feet forward.
Oh my gosh. I thought you were.
5.
Yeah.
You moved me like 20 there.
I thought you were already here last turn. I'm
No,
sorry.
I was right here.
You're right.
I moved
You're right.
5 up.
That's 5. No, that's 2.
5.
You gotta highlight his character and then do the thing. You highlight his character, then when you hold down tab, it'll be from the base of his token and it'll stick to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 is right
What?
here.
No, that's 2.9 for me.
That's 5. Do you have it set to metric or imperial in your measurements?
Let me look.
I
Options.
was wondering because you said 5. I was like, man, 5 is not far. But all right, I'm gonna let this be.
Yeah, my bad. No, 5 should be a lot further.
It's
He's got
confusing.
his set to grid.
Is that what it is?
If you hover over your line thing, the first circle is your measurements.
Hold a line thing.
It's the button, the grab button, draw button, zone button, line button, and then you click on units, and you're at grid versus centimeters versus.
Inch. Okay. And what do you guys set on?
Inch.
Inch.
The
I was on
American.
grid, and I understood perfectly.
Yeah, that's why I was like, Kizik got it. Fuck, man. Okay.
I just assumed Kizik didn't measure and just jumped forward.
Whew.
I was like,
Okay.
I don't care.
You guys can move 10. That makes way more sense.
Or we just switch to grid, right?
Yeah. Or you switch to grid, go 5.
All right. So that means I can go another 5 forward.
Yeah. I thought that meant you could get up here. So I was trying to pace this a little faster.
Okay. Yeah,
Gonna
no,
take
I got.
fucking
I
forever.
didn't know why you were going so slow in the first place, but I was like, whatever. I don't.
I'm sorry.
I just assumed this place was chock full of baddies and we were gonna grind halfway through it and then die.
Oh my god, that'd be a bad idea. No, you guys have to have more faith. Alright, so everybody's. I know. Alright. So. Hammer just moved. Hammer, I need. No, I'm just gonna give it to you. Because what's your alertness? Your just straight up alertness before you roll?
70 or 80. 70.
Jesus. Okay. All right. Up ahead of you, like here, you see my touching? You hear a sound, like another radio going off. You can't make out what it's saying.
I click my radio once.
I don't know that it works like that. But
Good question. I'm just relaying that something.
that you've pinged something. Yeah, it would get Chad's attention, but if you're not passing on any information, I now have to choose between someone who I know is fully capable of defending themselves and someone who I isn't.
Yep.
So something could be behind me.
That's very true. And when you guys... Okay, so when Hammer hears the radio up there, you, at the same time, because you're looking this way, both you and Theo hear the radio go off here. You see where I'm pinging?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna look there with my thermal scope.
Yeah, you can see something. It's human shaped in the bushes.
Can I see the radio?
In the thermal scope, I don't know how you would distinguish it different.
Well, even when you look at electronics in a thermal
Background.
scope, they are the different temperature than the things around them, so you can still see mechanical things, assuming
Okay.
they are different.
It's clipped to his chest. He's got a
Okay,
vest on.
so he's not holding it in his hands.
No.
Okay. Then you're right. I wouldn't be able to distinguish it from his gear, probably.
Yeah, sorry, I had to make that distinction.
Well, we know they're bad guys. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Oh, well, on my turn.
Sorry. I was being concerned. I'm concerned. I hope you live. Jeez. All right. So on their turns, basically, they are aiming. So Theo, top of the round.
I heard him a little bit more this time.
Yes. You could probably pinpoint not exactly where he's at, but pretty close.
Do I have time to start chanting and then take a shot?
Yes, I think you were chanting last time as well, so you read that card. I think you take a sanity hit.
Oh, I took sanity and willpower already.
Okay, good deal. And then we extend your sight.
Gotta have a sword, so give me sight beyond sight.
So I've got my right hand pistol drawn, left hand's making these cool finger tuts, and I'm looking through my fingers as I'm holding them back. And I now... Is he otherworldly? Or does it just let me pierce the darkness that is otherworldly?
Allows you to see it cut through the bullshit, so to speak. You can immediately tell that this is bullshit magic darkness too. So you cut through that and you see this guy. He's kind of in like not relaxed position, but kind of at ease. Like I said, he's got the radio clipped to a vest. You can kind of see him. He's got like a bandolier on, helmet on, and he's got these red goggle-looking things. But no, he's not otherworldly.
He doesn't have his weapon trained right at me.
He is aiming, but he is not aiming at you.
Awesome. I'm going to save my friend because he's not aiming at me, and I'm going to shoot him while his back is turned to me.
Roll that firearms.
But he's not aiming at me, he's aiming at Hammer?
No, you should be aiming at Heron. I kind of screwed that up. He's aiming at Heron. But you can shoot him, Heron. Doesn't change your position here.
I rolled a 3 out of 72.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, buddy. Give me that damage.
1d12.
Trying to read cards. I got names fucking all over the place.
That's 7. That's 7 damage.
Cool. Cool. All right. Your shot goes into his body armor. And he takes the hit. You can see him like physically react to it.
Hit him right in the shoulder, and I'm really excited, but then he just stares at me.
That means it's my turn.
That is true.
So, I roll 52. It wasn't much better before it rolled, but you know what? That's fine. Still a pass. So I'm gonna roll my damage with my M4. 4 damage, AP 5.
Excellent. All right, your shot pierces his body armor, and a spew of blood comes out the back. Spraying out. Have you moved up on him
Nope.
to see him more?
Nope.
You're gonna stay that range.
That's not how Chad operates. Husky is a ranged combatant or a blow you up with a bomb combatant.
Hammer. What you gonna do this round?
I'm going to continue my stealthy shimmy forward. Gonna stop when I see someone,
Yes, you will. There.
and then from the ground, I'm going to shoot him.
Give me that firearms roll.
Stick at a much higher number.
Theo's weapon is silenced, right?
Yeah.
Theo's is not silenced, I didn't think.
No, it's not silenced at all.
Oh. I should have acted differently then, but that's fine. I'll do it next time.
26 out of 80.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
So we have lethality is at 10%. So we roll lethality first, right?
Yeah, if that's how your weapon works. What are you shooting him with?
The carbine.
Okay. So what's the damage listed for that carbine?
1d12. That's what I'm using.
A
Okay.
D12 and then 10%.
Yeah. So
lethality.
roll the lethality first.
I didn't actually roll lethality for my guy.
I critted on lethality.
Damn.
Yep. Alright. And then I roll a D12.
Yeah, give me that damage.
11.
So I thought
Damn.
on crits we automatically did max damage. Or is that just for damage rolls? Or no, is that just for hit rolls?
He didn't actually crit because it was the lethality.
Armor piercing 3.
It's still good. I mean, that's almost
It
as
is
good as it
good.
gets. That's almost as good as it gets with an M4.
So AP 3
Uh-huh.
and then 11 damage.
Yep.
AP 3? It should be AP 5.
Did I read it wrong?
It's important, so let me know.
It
Oh,
says 3 here.
Nope. Oh, this is different than the stats I have written down in my book. But it is the Colt M4. I must have written it down backwards.
Been
Okay,
cheating this whole time. That's
that's not. If I have, I've been cheating to make it worse because those stats are better.
right.
Those are better than what I have.
AP 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, there was a loud gunshot this round.
Yep, and then since I didn't move my full movement, I'd like to roll and re-stealth. As in, like, just roll sideways.
Yeah, go ahead and roll sideways. You can do that. You can get up in these bushes.
I got a 25 on my stealth. 25 out of 70.
Okay, so right now, I'm going to resolve whether this guy can see you. I'm also going to do it live over here so you can see my roll. So you got a 25. He just needs to beat a 25, and he didn't get it. So, he has no idea where you are.
Yep, I just plugged him and rolled out of view.
Yeah, fucking for 11. Oh, you know what? Okay, so this makes sense. He took massive damage. He's going to have a massive wound, and he's going to drop to the ground, clutching his chest and like bleeding out. You see that he's got like these red goggles on, and he grabs the mask underneath the goggles and he pulls it away from his face, and there's just blood coming out of his fucking mouth. All right.
These are not the enemies I expected to be encountering here. Husky would observe.
It's very true. All right. It is the enemy's turn.
I will, over the radio, I will go contact.
Just like that, too. Contact. All right. Merc number 1 over here is going to look at Theo. He's going to pull the trigger. And Theo might die here, guys.
Don't get her hoped up.
He hits.
Can I dodge it?
You can't dodge a gun, but... Okay, I'm going to let you die for cover, though. Because I've let everybody die for cover this whole time. You're going to lose your next turn. But if you want,
You can dodge a gun.
you can die for cover.
You can dodge gunfire. Dive back towards me.
Yeah, 1000%. Like, I shoot him, I turn around to see Chad and go like, look, I hit him, and he doesn't move, and I turn around, and then he's trying to track me as I just backpedal and dive backwards.
All right. I'm going to say you dive behind a rock. You see that rock now? That's not there. That's now in his way. How about there? That'll work. Yeah, that's not Chad's way. So you dive behind this rock that just appears out of the darkness, and you take cover as his shots would have definitely fucking killed you, Theo. Just as an FYI, that would have been... it's just 2 damage. Don't worry about it. I was getting my hopes up. 2 damage AP 4. Or, I'm sorry, 3. Anyway,
What if you're
he
just
shoots.
wearing a suit?
Do you don't have any armor?
I did
weren't
when we were
you-
in spacesuits.
Yeah. It's too bad you guys don't have the spacesuits anymore.
I throw my stratagem at him.
Right?
No, we're not doing that because you'll kill me.
500 kilogram bomb, baby.
Speaking of friendly fire and killing teammates, I pull out one of these purple grenades that I still have. The super uber grenades.
Yeah.
And I throw it at this guy. Probably gonna melt. People have been duplicating dice. All kinds of shit's going on over here.
Oh yeah, I'll take those duplicated dice away.
Get your own dice, GM.
I did. I copied them.
Okay, well, I rolled a... Oh, god damn it. No, we're just gonna say I rolled a 31, and then we're gonna move the dice to the appropriate spots.
Okay. That was your athletics roll?
Yes, and I have a 53 in athletics. So that's a pass. And damage for hand grenade is lethality 15. And because my buddy here was nice enough to roll back towards me, he is not in the blast radius anymore. I rolled a 77. That's not a crit. That's adding together is how we do that. So it's 7/7. Is that how it works? 14 damage.
Yes, 14 damage.
With a hand grenade. So you guys hear a hand grenade. Well, wait a minute. It's a super grenade. Is it still the same thing? Because I remember these were special. They're different colors.
These were special, and I'm trying to remember what they were. I was hoping that you remembered.
Well, they were on the asteroid. They were just killing shit right and left. That's why I was hanging on to them. But you know, I was about to say.
I almost tossed one just now, and I was like, "Nah, I'm just going to shoot it with my silenced weapon. I don't need to alert the whole forest."
So, guys, my secret goal is to use all of these before the end.
Yeah, mine too. I just was going to wait until.
Right.
I don't know a better time, but a different time. I don't know.
Well, now's the time.
So you tell me, GM, does his legs just pop out from under him and go, "I'm Lieutenant Dan"? Is that what happens to him?
Oh yeah, he's gibbed. He's done. He's toasted. He dies.
So
how does it happen?
Yeah, his legs blow off at the kneecaps. And then, you know, even though it's not a headshot, you hear, "Yay!" And you're gonna hear Chad go, "Tango down," and then he's going to turn and try to look in the direction he knows his buddy is vaguely over here, and he's going to scan with his thermal scope looking for a target. And now it's Hammer's turn.
So the guy that I shot didn't do anything. He just looked for me and tried not to die.
Yeah, he took massive damage and he's out of the fight, basically.
But he's not dead, right?
He's not dead.
Is he standing?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was just asking because if he was standing, I was gonna be like, he's not dead enough.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shimmy over to him, put a knife in him, and take his radio. Just gonna stick the knife up through his, face under his chin,
Yeah. Just a nasty gurgle noise.
Then I'm gonna take his radio.
Okay. You take his radio. It's a really durable, like, military issued radio. It's got a lapel mic. And as you pull it away, it's also got an earpiece.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in my other ear.
Okay. You hear a man's voice, and he says, "Mason, come in. Brick, are you there?" That's what you hear.
Go for Mason.
Mason, did you make contact?
Contact, sir.
How many of them are?
10, sir.
10? Man, I didn't sign up for fucking 10. Oh, this is a bad idea.
Heavily armed. We are outnumbered, sir.
Alright, fall back to the farmhouse.
Falling back, sir.
Alright. Theo. Do you want to do anything else? You killed him. You took the radio. You had this little chat.
Theo, maybe you should go acquire some gear, like body armor. His legs got blown off, so his flak vest might be intact.
And it's extra sticky.
Your fellow agents are telling you to gear up.
A briefcase was not necessarily tactical equipment. However, I do understand, like, his hitman does it and he kills people with it. I understand what you're going for, but like a silencer, that would also help.
But you threw a grenade. That's not silent.
Yeah, I only did that because you shot with a unsilenced weapon.
Like a Desert Eagle. Fucking hand cannon.
So Theo inches up onto this gibbed body, and you're gonna peel his equipment away from him.
I'm gonna try to take his helmet and his weapon.
Okay. You do so. His weapon
Hi, Allie.
is the carbine from the restricted firearms list. The 1D12.
The one the rest of us are using.
Yeah, the one that everybody's using.
Is it silenced?
It is.
And now I've got an army helmet on with glowing red eyes.
The goggles are kind of like they would be mil spec. I don't know if you would know this, Theo, but yeah, they're kind of enhanced.
Does it look better through the goggles or through my unnatural hand magic?
Probably your hand magic cuts through this shit better.
All right. I pop the red goggles up so I still have my head protected. I try to do a thing where I can look through one hand whilst still shouldering a rifle, and it's kind of awkward, but I think I've got it. I've got the strap on real tight, and I'm ready to go.
Just juggling a bunch of fucking equipment.
And magic.
And magic. Trying to look through your eyes or through your fingers.
Yeah, so normally there's a scope, but I've moved that out of the way, and I've got my fingers where the scope are, and I can hold it real tight with one hand, and I've got my briefcase shoulder slung around myself, and I come back out proudly and happily towards where I last saw Chad.
All right, that's a lot of movement. You're still back here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I didn't know if we were out of combat.
No. Husky.
I'm going to move my movement to this point. It's survey my surroundings. And if I can't see anything of interest, I'm going to keep a watch with the rifle.
Hold up. All right, do you see this fire?
No. I do now.
Okay.
What what kind of fire is it?
So it's a little campfire. It's basically in one of those. It's just a little contained fire pit, made out of an old wheel or something like that. But the important thing is that it kind of breaks through the darkness a little bit. And I don't know if you can see it on the map, but the map kind of does lighten up around here. So I'm going to let you see a little bit more, which is important because right at the edge of your vision here, you'll see something flash by and walk. Did you see it?
Oh yeah, so you move a token. I was gonna
Right.
I was gonna zoom in on it, but you said you just see it at the edge of your vision, so I decided not to.
You can see that it's a humanoid-like man. Just the briefest glimpse.
Okay. I'm gonna look through my thermal scope and see if I can see it.
You cannot see it through your thermal scope.
Okay. I'm going to call out contact. I'm also going to give a bearing. And we don't have a compass out here, so we'll just say, I see it in this direction, and then that should help the rest of the party know what direction it's in.
Just say forward is 12 o'clock, so north is 12 o'clock, and then just call it that way.
I would, but that is not that's relative to each of our views, so that could be confusing. So for me,
You can assume it's your perspective. So I would assume it's going to be somewhere off to my 3 o'clock.
I'm okay with that, just as metagame, but it doesn't work that way in real life. Yeah, I'll say contact 12 o'clock, and then I'll say roughly how far I think away it is.
Okay.
I would also let you know that I've pushed them back to the farmhouse. They think that there's a large army incoming on them.
Well, that's actually really good. If they're all in the building, we could just burn the building down.
I have one of the radios I've been listening in.
That's a really good idea. Theo, did you grab that radio?
I got his helmet. Is the radio still here?
Yeah, it's strapped to the armor.
I got a full set of body armor and weapons. This guy too. Minimal damage.
That sort of blew the legs out of one of them. Somebody used their unsilenced pistol, even though they have a silenced pistol.
I heard. And then I heard a larger boom after that.
Yeah, well, I figured. Go legless or go home. He's Legoless.
Legolas.
Anyway, we should probably set off some grenades out here just to make it sound like a much larger force coming in.
Well, there's
other explosives. I mean, we can rig some stuff so there's when we make our attack, things start going off.
Well, there's something in the woods up here in front. Not sure what it was.
On thermals.
Yeah, I didn't see it on thermals either, but I saw it in this campfire light.
Oh. Well, if it's not showing up on thermals, it's not actually alive.
Hammer, do you want to move your 5? Did you move your 5 this turn?
No, I haven't yet. So I have taken. Does this guy have anything else useful on him?
He has an ID, and his name is, if you really care, I can give you a name.
Yeah. I assume it's Mason. But it could be
yeah.
the other one.
Nope, Joel Brick Mason.
Joel Brick Mason. All right. I am now Joel Brick Mason.
Kizik, your guy was Anthony Breaker Jones.
How would he know that? That part of the body is gone.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if you maybe like the inside of his vest said Breaker on it or something. Oh, you know what, Theo? You'd find some other cool shit. Let me think about this for a second.
Picture of his wife and kids.
No, Theo. You found electronic jamming equipment, Theo. You found a fucking EMP that is turned on and a cell phone jammer with this guy's shit. It's a big box, like a pelican case. It's over here underneath this bush.
So now he has a gun, a briefcase, pelican case, thermal something other. He's trying to use his magic fingers to see.
I'm successfully using my magic finger to see, but I'm gonna call out. Guys, there's a case with a it says EMP and says cell phone jammer. Do we want to leave that on?
Is that not full of shrapnel from my grenade?
Yeah, it's all done. It's all fucking toast.
Oh
Okay.
no, it's off now. I fixed it. Turned it off.
Good job, Theo.
It's a good point.
Because if it wasn't, I was going to be like, do you have any grenades?
Yeah, and I was trying to think, like, I guess the EMP would fuck up thermal scopes and stuff like that. I don't really know.
Well, it's sci-fi, so you'd have to, like, there's no such thing as an EMP device that, like you described. EMP is an effect of detonating a nuclear weapon in the upper atmosphere that we have never really put into a handheld device like that. So,
And if it was, it would just fry itself on its first.
True.
Yeah.
All right, so the cell jammer is totally here in a pelican case, and then there's some weird box that is labeled EMP. But it's all trashed anyway from the grenade.
It says Jones's EMP.
Yep, Anthony
Sorry.
Breaker Jones.
So I knew it was Anthony Breakers.
Yeah. Anywho.
Somebody's been stealing EMPs.
And look, it's got Jones's DNA all over it. So does the tree.
I lost track. Is it...
It's my turn. Husky,
okay.
can you rig these grenades to go off with a detonator or something, or do you have some explosives?
I can make tripwire mines. That's easy.
No, I meant something we can detonate when we get to the farmhouse. We set it up so this whole thing goes a series of explosions, so they think we're pushing in when we're already there.
If you really want to, I imagine I would have restocked my explosives at a standard carry wherever we were before. So it's just something Husky would have done. But I only have 2 of them. So in short, no, I can't make the grenades do that.
We could put a grenade on an explosive to make it bigger boom, right?
Maybe? Does it always work like that? If you just want to make it sound like there's shit going on out here, why don't we just rig some of these extra rifles we now have to, like, tripwires and trees and have it, like, go off after we leave?
Good idea. I like that.
And then there's machine gun fire. That's pretty distracting. I'm sure I can rig something up like a clockwork to do that. I'm good at trap smithing.
All right, Hammer, are you moving?
Oh, yeah. I'll start moving forward. 5, right?
Yeah, but I think, dude, you're so far ahead. You moved 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 3.
So I took my whole turn to move, and I moved 10. I forgot to ask if that was okay, but I did that to try to catch up to the guy who's just now sprinting ahead.
Well, he's getting really far ahead, and we'll see how that works for him, Cotton. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I'm staying in these bushes now that I see the fire.
Okay.
I'm not stepping into the firelight.
All right. So, like I said before with Husky over there, the fire kind of pierces the darkness a little bit, and as you come up and you actually see, there's like a thing flitting through the shadows. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to wing a grenade in that direction.
Okay.
Get rid of these. We can't keep them. I got a lot of them because apparently I didn't use any. So here's one.
All right. So you stripped the guy last round, right?
Uh-huh.
And now you're running up and you're trying to do another action. Can we cycle back through? Let's have these guys catch up a little bit.
Okay.
You cool with that?
Like I did that last round. This is okay.
This is a new round? Because we haven't had Theo or Husky go this new round.
He's after
Am I
us.
tracking that wrong?
He's after that. He's the last player.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I didn't kill this guy this round. I killed him last round.
Right. You took his radio this round, right? And talked to everybody this round? And then I asked if you were moving, and you moved.
Yep.
So your action is to throw a grenade. I'm tracking. Let's finish this up. Athletics.
14.
Certainly sounds like grenades are going off outside.
Oh, yeah. Big
14
boomy.
out of 80.
That would be a pass. So the explosion from the grenade cuts the fog back a little bit, and for the briefest moment, you'll see the figure of a woman breaking apart in the explosion, and it's not like a body, like physical body breaking apart with blood and gore and stuff like that. It's kind of like an apparition, like a ghostly figure getting blown apart.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna message over the comms to ghosts. Those are super grenades, though. So supernatural grenades. Super grenades? I don't know.
I believe they were plasma grenades, and I believe that they stuck to things, if I'm remembering correctly.
Oh, if they came from the asteroid, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they were.
Yeah, they're ass grenades.
They're ass grenades.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna meld back into the shadows and wait for them to catch up.
It's a good plan. Theo.
So Theo has a new helmet on. He's got his gun drawn. He can see where his buddy used to be. He's gonna now try to more sneakily walk through the forest and catch up.
Did you move forward at all? Jeez.
Is that 5?
I don't. I think that was like 1.
Okay. 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 Cool. You want to do anything else?
Just be aware. I'm looking through things.
All right.
This neat fire.
Yeah, you see the fire and it's firelight and also shadows.
What
You'll
you wanna do is
catch-
stare into the fire and then look into the darkness.
Coming in and out of the shadows, the figure of like a man. Just there on the edge.
Does it look the same as everybody else now that I'm looking at it with otherworldly vision?
No, it does not look like everybody else.
I think what he was asking was, does it look the same to him as it does to us? Since he's looking at it with ghost vision. I know that's not what he said, but
Yeah.
I believe that's what he was asking.
Okay.
Because my
Everybo-
Kizik is. Did I understand the Kizik? I'm still learning Kizik. It's been years, but
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you understood perfectly.
thank you.
Okay. So
I
these.
know we're not friends, but I can try to understand.
Oh, by the way, Kizik, I would totally invite you up to like help me. We'll talk about this later. I will do that.
It's a little bit late.
I didn't want to impose. I felt so bad.
Just a little too late.
It is it's too late. You know what? It's too late for Anthony Breaker Jones
You know what, it's
and
not too late
fucking
for.
Joel Brick Mason.
It's salt in the wounds.
All right, you see this thing as have you ever seen 13 Ghosts? It's a movie.
Yeah, that's the one with the spiky guy.
It's one of them. Yeah, yeah.
It's got 13 ghosts in it. One of them probably does have spikes.
Yeah. So like they're not really translucent, but you can tell looking at it, it's totally a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. And you see it the same way that everybody else sees it.
How come we didn't bring proton packs, guys?
Good ghost. I think it's Husky's turn, unless Theo, you want to do anything else? Last.
Am I right?
Okay.
I'm gonna move up to this tree line, trying to catch up with Hammer. Once again, I'm keeping my rifle up so that if something moves into range, I want to be able to sight it. Although I use my full turn to move, so you know I'm not gonna be able to shoot. I'm also probably not very stealthy.
I've been letting everybody else shoot and move.
I know, but you said our movement was 5, and I kept running 10, and I'm like, I keep meaning to ask if I could do it.
Oh well,
and I
then
didn't.
then it's double moving. I totally
Yeah.
get that then.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack you with a ghost. This is how this is going to go down.
I ain't afraid of no ghost, and I'm dead. That's how it's gonna go down. Yeah.
We're going to let Hammer go first, but remind me that after Hammer goes.
I'm gonna get slimed, guys.
All right, Hammer.
I'm holding my turn because I'm waiting for everybody to catch up.
Okay.
That's a
Then you're
good
gonna see
idea.
him. Can you see him?
Should be able to see me.
Is your range?
I did stealth. I am real stealthy.
I'm really not. I'm sprinting.
That's true. You could probably hear him, Hammer, through the fog.
And I'll be backlit in silhouette from that fire.
Oh, that's true too. You can see this fire down here. Yeah, it'd be like a really creepy scene.
He's probably sitting,
All right.
he's probably sitting up there going, God damn it, Theo's just running in the open.
Right? Alright, so if anybody's watching, this like shadowy form comes through the rotted corn stalks, and it comes straight at Chad with his arms outstretched. He doesn't have anything in his hands. He's flickering, like Hammer said. And as he approaches you, it's just full tilt runs through you.
I really did get slimed.
So, what I need right now is to know if you're going to dodge or fight back melee.
Oh, dodge.
You're going to dodge. What is your score?
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 90 plus 10. Well, I think it's just a 90. I think we determined that 0 was 0 because straight zeros is 100. Yeah, so it's. I rolled a 90. It's a difference that makes no difference in this particular case. So
You failed to dodge.
I think I failed to dodge.
You failed to dodge.
My dodge is 40. It's quite a bad fail.
Okay.
Gah!
Yeah.
My loins.
As this thing passes through you, and you're going to get like this massively cold sensation, and you're going to lose 5 hit points. And as it passes through you, you hear it say, "I burn thee."
This is really important question to ask. Do we get our hit points back from last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Start at the top.
That's good, because this would have been a really bad story other than that. I don't have a lot of hit points. Okay.
Yeah, I brought you here just to kill you.
It is the finale. Anything's possible.
That'd be really shitty of me. We're supposed to be having fun. Okay. You have taken this damage.
So I take
Hammer, you take that 5.
So I take cold damage. So it's like frostbite.
Yeah, I would say that it goes through your armor.
Yeah, I just meant like how it reacts to it. So it's like my fingers are frozen. Like someone hit me with liquid nitrogen.
Correct.
Okay.
He's kind of like on the other side of you too. Hammer, you held your action. You held your action to the point where you will see this guy approach during his turn. You also see a ghost come out of the corn stalks and run through the guy, and he reacts.
Okay.
And he takes damage, just like our buddy Husky did.
Okay.
Okay. Theo. Hold on. Let me make sure he can make it. He sure can. This guy enters your cone of vision. And he can see you too. So, like, he comes out of the fog and stops, not expecting to see you. He is armed. But that's his turn this time. And it's top of the round.
I thought they were supposed to pull back to the farmhouse.
You're right. He is.
So I get the drop on him. He's just hustling back. I now have his friend's helmet, his friend's gun, and I am looking down the scope. He snuck into my vision, so I'm going to turn, I'm going to face him, and I'm going to pull the trigger.
Maybe that's why he hesitated. Mason?
No, that's Anthony.
Oh, yeah.
Mason's the guy I put a shiv in.
It's true. Don't.
Breaker. 36 out of 70 is a hit.
Pop, 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 pop.
Oof.
That's 2
AP3.
AP3.
And you gotta roll lethality.
Oh, maybe it's lethal.
10% lethality.
40 is not lethal. So that's 2 AP3. It's tough to shoot.
2 damage. Okay. Taking it through the armor, though, that's not cool. All right. So, yeah, he came through the fog, maybe looked at you, hesitated. You're wearing Breaker's armor, and now he gets shot. Hesitation over. You want to do anything else? I've let everybody else move.
I can move 5. Shoot
Yeah.
him and then sprint.
Shoot him and sprint. Where you can like run and shoot at the same time. That's what we're gonna say narratively.
Yeah.
You can
That's why it
also
was a tough shot, because I was shooting it back over my shoulder.
move closer so that he has a better chance of
Hitting you.
shooting you back.
Yeah, if you want to do that, that would help me a lot. You don't have to though. It's fine.
Yeah, I ran towards. I watched. I watched Chad just sprint in the open. Then a guy pops around the corner. I sprint after Chad and turn around and take a shot at him. And I wait my turn.
Husky. Chad.
Chad?
What do you wanna do?
Husky's not really good with like magical, ghostly stuff. But he does remember that the dart gun killed that one guy. But this guy just walked through him, and it really hurt, like really hurt. So when you say he's right here on the other side, how close is he? Also,
Within melee striking range.
do I see Theo?
Yeah, you'll see Theo.
And I see this guy.
Ping? What?
Standing
Oh.
beside the fire.
Yeah, you'll see him. You'll see the ghost next to him too. I don't know if you can see that.
I'm gonna move.
No, you can't.
I'm gonna move closer to the fire. Husky's thinking is, I don't know what this thing is. Make sure I moved. I moved a little bit too far because I also want to shoot. But I want to move towards the fire because I'm gonna see if this ghost thing is afraid of the fire. I'm also gonna shoot this guy.
Number 3 over here.
Yeah, the one next to Theo. Okay, that's an 8. That's a pretty good hit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to roll lethality. It'd be really nice if the lethality roll were that good.
Right.
But it's not. It's 52. It's just not going to do it. My damage is a 12 AP3.
I think his head falls off.
Right? That's as good as you get with the M4.
Yeah.
One of those eyeglasses.
Yes, that's he's not going to be dead, but massive wound again, like that first one with Hammer. So you drop him.
He's
okay,
not
but he's
dead yet, but there's a stream of blood coming out his neck that
correct. Yes, he's like
He did take 2 damage from
that's true.
2 damage.
AP3.
Yeah.
2 AP3.
So yes, that meant that he had 16 hit points when he was just hit for 12, which is massive wound territory, and he's down on the ground, bleeding out. Okay. Hammer. Or Husky, is that your turn? You want to do anything else?
That's my turn.
Yeah, you're pretty much done. Okay.
I'm gonna leap into the bushes a little bit more and sight in on this guy, and then over their radio, I'm going to say, very quietly, contact southeast perimeter, and I'm gonna start shooting this fucker.
Yeah.
I believe I did the directions correct there. Ooh, hold on. I may have to spend some luck points. Here's fire. What am I blind? Yep, I gotta spend some luck points to hit him.
I don't know if you can spend luck on combat stuff. I think
Well,
we've
you can't spend it for damage, you can spend it for the hit.
Go ahead. It's a finale. Fuck it.
But
Luck
it,
cannot be used to adjust damage rolls.
Yep.
Damage.
Yeah. Like, some of us know the rules, alright?
It's not like we haven't been playing this for 64 plus hours.
Anyway, I spend 15, I hit him.
Nice. Use that luck.
And then roll lethality. Oh. He's dead. I got a stick.
Oh, nice. All right, how's it go down?
I just I'm as I'm aiming in on him, I see that that neat little symbol he's got on his helmet, and I shoot that in the eye hole.
Okay. Nice. He falls to the ground dead.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Did he have a name tag, by the way?
Yeah.
Could I read it from where I was?
Yeah.
What did it say?
It said Techie Collins.
All right.
Commander, Collins is down. Collins is down.
Nice touch.
Thank you.
All right. Horrifyingly, after you kill Collins, the ghost swarms its body and drags it off away from the fire.
Oh my god, I just saw something drag Collins' body into the woods.
Chad faced away from this ghost and ran towards the fire. Oh man, Theo's pretty close. Even or odd, Theo?
Even.
I like being the oddball.
Good. It's coming after Chad. Chad, you want to dodge this one?
I'll try.
Okay.
I'll do one of those awesome little rolls you did in the heist the other day. And yeah, that's going to work. That's 30
Nice.
35 out of 40.
All right. This thing charges past you silently. And it came pretty close to just diving through you again, but you do one of those little GTA rolls. Hoo-yah! All right. This guy died, right?
He was on the. You said.
Yeah,
you
he's
said.
like-
You said massive damage. He was on the
Yeah,
brink of death.
massive damage. Yeah,
And the ghost.
okay.
The ghost can eat him.
Yeah, that's true too. He won't be able to make it all the way this turn, but that's yeah.
That's
He
fine.
dove through you. Maybe his attention's on something else.
I'm gonna tell Theo get up the trail, and then I'll follow. I'll play rear guard.
Oh, Theo's gonna run up the trail.
Excellent. Go ahead, Theo.
Avoid the fire. Reed, avoid the fire. Don't come near me.
10. Made it up the trail.
All right, Husky.
I'm gonna go back with him. Except I'm gonna go my full movement, even though it puts me slightly in front of him. I'm still facing that way though. So we're looking in all directions now.
Okay. Hammer.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at. I've got a good vantage point. I don't want to step into that fire, and I don't want to cross my friend's line of sight yet.
All right, so we're all just kind of having a moment here. We're all panning our rifles around, breathing heavily, trying to find ghosts in the darkness. You hear a scream as this one is finished off around this fire and
Okay.
drug. Oh, it's a Wilhelm scream.
Thank you. Thank you.
As he's drugged back into the darkness and, drastic, horrible things, happen. All right, but you guys are panning your weapons around, hearing the scream, and then everything kind of goes quiet and silent for a few moments. And then, just out of the corner of your collective vision, you see humping across the ground is this amorphous shape. And
Does
it's-
it have any body armor embedded in its amorphous mass?
It's too far to tell.
Okay.
So that's the top of the round with Theo.
I think it's gonna keep walking.
So we see this thing,
Yeah. You guys all see it.
and Theo's in the keep walking stage.
I wasn't gonna say anything, man. I
All
was
right,
like,
let
whatever.
me paint a better picture. Pumping, slurging, slurping across the ground is this unholy abomination of flesh. It's
I
slowly
got the
just.
message. I don't know what you think has changed. You keep saying this. Like, it's
But
not
yeah,
human.
Theo, you want to keep walking? That's cool. You keep walking.
When I say it's not human, I'm speaking about Kizik.
I mean, I'm the bait. Maybe it's
Okay, I like that idea.
Theo is
Okay.
strangely confident.
Okay,
Do you watch that?
Theo's the bait.
Does anybody watch that TV show with the alien who's a doctor in like this small rural town?
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Kizik. 100% Kizik.
That's Alan Tudyk. I love Alan Tudyk.
Yeah, no, he's great.
Only a 50-50 shot, but if that's Theo's turn, I'm gonna roll stealth. He's the bait.
Okay.
Since
Give me that stealth.
since he's bait, can I get a plus?
I'm gonna give the other one. It'll have a roll. The flesh creature gets a roll.
Okay. Well, the problem with that is that I failed my roll for my stealth score. So how does that work? Is it an opposed check?
It would be opposed. I mean, he can see. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you advantage roll then. You roll the 10s dice again. Take the lowest.
Okay, I thought in Delta Green you got a plus 10 or 20 to your skill when you got a thing, but okay. I thought it was a Cthulhu rule to do what you just described.
Playing fast and loose.
You're playing very fast and loose.
Loose.
It's very confusing, but I did pass the second roll, so I won't argue with it.
Excellent. Risky.
He doesn't even remember that you can use luck on your attack roll.
It really shouldn't be for combat.
It's
I know.
He says it.
I know.
I was about to say though, and this is the thing I talked to you about last time. Like you gave us a card that says the
I know.
thing. You have to
I
use
said
those
it.
rules.
I know. You're absolutely right.
It specifically says not for damage.
Right.
Yes, for weapon.
Yeah. I get it. Okay. Anyway.
Okay, so I'm the knight. Can I still
You are
move?
the knight.
Can I still move? And how far?
I won't give you a 10, but I'll give you a 5 if you want to make a 5 movement.
I'll do a 5. Look, I'm not. It's not that I know that Hammer's there because he's the knight too, but it's good cover, and I'm also backing up to it, so like my POV cone is accurate.
Okay.
Also, can we make my POV cone my color? Does that work? Oh, it's already white, so no. Can we make everyone else's POV cone their color?
Well, then it would only reveal to them.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's good for a tabletop game.
All right. Anyway, look at this massive circle of seeing shit we've got going on. Also,
Yeah, you guys are left, right, center.
Also, good job, Theo, being bait. They totally see you. They don't see us. Hammer, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna toss a grenade into that moving mound of flesh.
You're gonna hear Husky go, "Oh shit!" as you hear the pit, as you pull the pin on the grenade. Because I had no idea. It's fucking, oh my god! There's a hammer throwing a grenade.
Imagine that.
You pull the pin on that grenade, and there's like a brown note moment.
That is not so good.
Oh no!
Give me a second.
Why did I stand next to you?
Do there.
Why'd I do that? You're gonna use luck to make it not fumble.
Yeah, I am. I 40 minus 15 is 25. And then I have to spend on. This number over here. Damn, that's a lot. Alright, I got it. 25 minus. Okay, 7 luck left.
Nice. Nice.
That grenade is gonna hit.
So you throw the grenade at the flesh creature, burning all of your luck. Roll your damage.
It's a purple.
Almost all your luck.
It's a purple grenade, so it sticks to it, right?
It's a purple grenade. It sticks to the flesh creature. Its name was Agatha.
What's the damage for that thing?
I just used a regular grenade because it's a lethality roll. I feel like it should be more lethal because it's a sticky grenade, but that's up to the GM.
So lethality is 15%.
Yeah, but what you do is you roll the lethality roll like you would, and then you take, like, if you don't get 15 or below, you just add them together. So it ends up being 2d10 damage.
Okay.
Cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah, we spent a long time figuring out how that works. I don't completely agree with it, but I understand it now.
I got 10 damage.
And damage. But it's one of the sticky purple grenades. It's from the asteroid. This is a flesh creature. Okay. There's some unnatural weirdness that happens on top of the fleshy creature and the weird purple asteroid grenade. The damage is great. In the flesh creature... Sorry, that was 10 damage you had?
Mm-hmm. I assume there's some armor piercing in there. I don't know.
Yeah. Give you that.
It also does have a 10-meter radius.
Well, that's good, because the flesh creature's kind of big.
Oh, I thought he was going to say it's good because the horde of zombies behind it, you know, it's going to take some of them out. Because it's that kind of episode, guys.
Finale. All right, you blow a huge chunk off of this fleshy creature, but it just kind of sluggishly keeps humping along. And the hunk of flesh behind it just kind of falls out and bleeds all over the ground. But it's a massive chunk. Maybe even half of this thing.
Since we're top of the round, I'm going to steal a quick bio break. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, it's enemy's turn. It's not top of the round yet. Oh, the flesh creature sluggishly humps along. Oh, Theo, it's coming!
Did it already just move, and then it moved again? Jeez.
Alright, so you grenaded it, and I was like, flavor text after you grenaded it. It moved, but then it was its enemy turn, so I just had it move into Theo. It's gonna attack.
Sorry, I got more grenades.
Yeah, I know you do. Theo's right there, too.
I know, it's a win-win.
Theo, would you like to dodge for cover? Would you like to fight back against the fleshy creature that is attacking you?
You said I could dodge instead.
Yep, you can dodge.
I hear, and it hasn't like. Then I hear boom, and it's just getting closer and closer. So then, like as soon as it gets real close, I'm gonna dive as close as I can to the fire.
Roll me that dodge.
I rolled a 10 out of 50.
Buddy.
Successfully dodged.
I rolled a 34 out of 60. So I got over your dodge.
Has returned.
I think it's a contested thing. But
Ooh, is Theo getting eaten?
you did successfully dodge.
Or is this a tentacle rape scenario?
So it almost was. Yeah, should be contested because it's melee. It's a fleshy creature.
If he does melee to melee.
Oh, yes, you're right. He dodged out of the way, so it's not contested.
David,
You're
eat your mic.
Nope, he's right. All right, Theo, you by the skin of your teeth. This fleshy creature almost got you.
I turned around and I saw like it has teeth, and I said, "Oh, that's an interest. Oh, those teeth are real close." And I jumped out at the like absolute last second of last seconds.
All right, I'm gonna have just a couple more moves. Oh, that was not 5. It's only 3, 7. How far can I go? Oh, right here. You see that one?
Just barely.
Okay, and then this one comes in.
Well, guys, it's been fun.
You guys are fine.
I mean, we will be. They don't see us.
They're clearly coming to get the flesh monster.
Theo, top of the round.
I can scoot and boot, or scoot and shoot.
I mean,
Yeah, you Putin, all right.
you probably are, yeah. It's natural.
Downstairs. Make it to the fire, then take a shot. Run! Oh my goodness, this thing's coming full fast. Rolled a 16. I'm rolling real well.
That's a hit.
On lethality. Rolled a 40. That's the second time that's happened. Let's not roll a 2 this time. I rolled a 5. 5 armor piercing 3.
So another half of this thing gets blown off by Theo running and shooting, running and gunning. So it is now a full, like, quarter of the size it was when it originally started humping down the garden here. But yeah, that last quarter is still coming. Theo, good shots. Good shots. Husky.
May I stealth and throw a grenade? I mean, it's not like they make a sound when I throw it.
Give me an acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics? You mean athletics?
Athletics, I'm sorry. Athletics roll.
Okay.
Cartwheel grenade.
Yeah, cartwheel.
Right? I was like, holy
Do a
shit.
back handspring. We'll talk about your stuff later.
Oh, man. I don't think I made that.
I know we moved into anime territory.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to start spending my luck.
There you go. Don't hoard it.
He's going to have a luck roll to decide the finale. Okay, so that's a hit now. I'm going to roll lethality for my grenade. Purple grenade, by the way.
Okay.
That is not going to be lethal. It is going to be 9 damage. Assuming that you add those two together still for it.
Yep. And that thing is destroyed. I mean, it is in pieces, and those pieces are no longer moving coherently. Excellent work, my friends.
I'm going to make a pile of my used grenades over here.
Hammer. Unless, Husky, you want to move.
I do want to move. I want to move in this direction, but I want to stay stealth. All right,
Hammer, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot this guy.
Hold on. This guy?
Yep, that's the guy.
Okay.
Is he alive?
No.
Or is he the guy that was drugged into the woods?
Yeah, he was the guy that was drugged away by the ghost.
By the way, Allie, that should read, do a barrel roll.
Sorry, there's a body there.
No problem, no problem. I'm not gonna shoot him then.
Yeah, that's a good plan. You do see this thing, right?
Yeah, no, I don't want to, but I see it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay stealthy and continue my trajectory this way. I'm staying in the shadows.
Okay. Cool. Good plan. Good
Bush
plan.
right here. I'm gonna stay in this bush.
On the radio, I'm going to be like, so what do we do when they eat Theo?
When we complete the mission.
Okay, I was just asking.
Right, and then also I'd like on my other radio, I would like to say southwest perimeter is being overrun. We need support. Collins, Mason, Anthony, all down.
You're Mason.
I know.
You'll hear a man's voice come back over the radio, and he says, Then who is this?
I'm coming for you.
All right. You hear somebody shit their pants. It's not over the radio. It's like
It's like
the universe.
a few feet away, as Theo's like, sorry, guys.
Right.
Be seeing you soon.
All right. So movement stealths, and I think that's going to be now enemies, right? Yes. Okay. Theo, this ghost comes flitting out of the corn stalks. Let me make sure she can make it. Oh yeah, she can make it. She runs right through you. Give me a dodge if you want to dodge this.
Yeah, definitely. Do I get a roll sanity? Or are ghosts just what we expect to see now?
I think you guys. I have not asked for a sanity roll in the past 5 episodes. You guys are inured to all of this hibbity jibbity hubbub jubbub. How much sanity you got left?
I think he just wants to flip to a different card.
Yeah.
I need to fail a sanity roll before I can break.
Give me a sanity check.
I passed the sanity check, and I'm going to try to dodge.
You know, for his
Rolled 0, 0, 0.
there you go.
That's 100.
Yeah, that's the super bad.
That's a fumble.
I used to roll his
Yes.
klepto stuff on sanity all the time.
I'd like to point out, Theo, what did you roll for your sanity roll?
Rolled an 18.
18 out of 50, so you would have successfully done the dodge.
Yeah.
But instead, you asked to be driven insane, failed to be driven insane, and are now going to be eaten by a ghost.
And actively fumble. I went to dodge. I tried to juke left, juke right, and then I just kind of gave her a hug as she went through my soul.
But you would have passed it.
Maybe what she really needed was a hug.
Mommy?
As she passes through your body, Theo, you feel her say. You don't hear her say, you feel her say, Abernathy. And there's a bunch of pain behind that fucking name. You feel that too. I'm going to go ahead and roll your damage. Oh god, it's 5 damage. 5 cold damage. You feel like you've been hit with a CO2 canister. Just on full blast right in the soul. Right in the hole.
I'm close to a fire, so I think... As I now turn to look at the other ghosts that are going to swarm me.
Yeah, they kind of come out on the edge. Can this one make it? Hell yeah. Here we go. Okay. I think it's your turn, Theo.
I just got hurt. I just got hurt real bad. Theo does a surprisingly athletic dive over top of the fire, puts the weapon on his back, reaches into his briefcase, and pulls out the magic wand.
I like this plan. You attempting to use the wand?
Yes.
Walk me through what you're doing.
As of right now, Victor, who's in charge, knows that this magic wand can do magic, so he's going to put as much anger as he felt as the Abernathy ghost went through him into the end of his wand, and he's going to flick it at the ghost.
Roll me a power roll.
Somebody's been playing that Hogwarts game.
Yep.
Swish and flick.
Leviosa.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. 78 out of 80.
Oh, shit.
Bravo.
Oh, shit. Okay.
What did he get?
He
2
like
points
aced
shy.
it. Yeah, fucking acing it. Coming real close. Okay. Yeah, roll me 2d10s. Roll them bones. You can roll the percentile dice and add them together if you want. Actually, it's important. Did you make lethality? Which one's the 10s?
The 9 was the 10s.
Okay. Add them together.
10.
Alright, everybody sees fucking Theo pull out this rockish thing that he's been having this whole time, and he points it to this fucking ghost, and he's like, zap! And, Leviosa! He screams out loud, and this ghost fucking explodes into a shower of, like, thin, wispy, gray tentacles. I mean, just like absolutely just disperses into the air in an explosion, and it is gone.
Oh. Husky's gonna say over the radio, "Hey Hammer, aren't there a bunch of that shit in your blood? Like, what you pissing those stones out? And if so, you think you can punch these ghosts?"
I was thinking about making a cestus out of those.
I'm just saying, maybe you can punch these ghosts.
Do we have any?
Is there popcorn in my MREs?
Yeah.
He's chewing gum.
That was a great turn, Theo. I can't top it. I'm gonna stealth. I don't have anything like that.
Hey, does that black goo work as an adhesive?
You can try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a bandage. I'm gonna put some goo on it, put 3 kidney crystals like knuckles, and I'm gonna wrap it around my hand.
Okay. Wolverine style.
Just knuckles.
Just knuckles. Gotcha. Alright. So that's turns. Everybody cool with that's turns? Because here comes enemies.
Did I go?
Did you go? You just made knuckles. What else do you want to do?
Oh, okay. Did you skip Chris?
No, I moved. I don't have anything that can do anything to these guys. I'm not very useful in this scenario. Unless you
So
have
Hammer, do you want to do anything else?
Do you have any extra of those mason jars that I could like attach to a grenade and throw?
No. Well, I got some more grenades.
I don't think the grenades are going to do it by themselves.
I have enough of them. Can't give you the juice.
Yeah, that whole conversation just happened. So Chad's like, I guess I'll just watch.
Right.
Maybe pray at them. That'll work. It'll probably be better than black goo.
I'm just gonna stealth and hope that you guys win. I've got your back, way back.
Way back.
All right. So out of the darkness, Hammer, you're good? Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Out of the darkness comes this guy. He comes charging forward, gets right into Theo's face before he stops moving. Same thing here. This guy comes charging out of the darkness, straight towards the fire. Oh, Theo. Do you want to dodge the lady with the bread pan?
I want to fight back.
Ooh, okay. Sweet. This is going to be awesome.
He's got the thing now. He's very dangerous to them.
All right, so here's the deal. Because you're going to be using the wand, this is going to be a chain, I'm thinking in my head. So I want to plan this out first. She's going to roll just this melee attack. If you want to fight back with the wand, I'm going to need a power roll to see if the wand works, and then everything else. If the wand doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Okay.
So Theo has his arms like held unnaturally confident and is just staring daggers as these ghosts are coming towards him. And this last one is getting closer, and going to touch him, and he knows that's going to happen. So he kind of growls as he rolled a 001.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Is that a crit success of most crit successes?
It is a crit success, and I got a crit success as well, but I got a 77.
Oof.
Doesn't
Yeah.
beat one.
Doesn't beat a 1. I mean, it technically does in Delta Green. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You guys win. Table wins. All right, so
No,
how's
I'm
this go
doing-
down? Yeah, you want to roll your damage.
He has an 80 in melee?
It depends on which sheet he's using in the moment.
This baker's dozen bitch has an 80 in ghost melee?
She is ghost melee, yeah.
What the fuck?
She's just trying to run into him. It's not that hard, right?
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
For
the-
a 10 and a 5 for lethality.
Okay, I got
Is
you.
real low. But I also don't know the stats of an unnatural piece of an ancient being.
But you rolled a 10 and a 5. So, yeah. This baker's lady is going to explode again, just like the other ghost, and 1,000 wispy tendrils in a loud pop. Damn, fighting back, man.
Very proud of him.
I know, right?
Like his
He just became the most fucking lethal fucking person. He just did all of that damage, and now he gets to go again because it's top of the round.
Yeah. So still very stiff. The one came at him and like was going to touch him, and he just backhands, like uses it like it would a knife and hits her right in the throat, and then she explodes. Then he turns and he looks at the guy, I guess, who's the closest to him, and he's gonna switch hands and not throw it, but give him a backhand. Like he's gonna hit him in the gut like 6 times with it.
I thought you were gonna pull like abracadabra, hocus pocus, open sesame.
And instead, it's knife fight city with a shard of alien bone.
79 out of 80.
Oh, Jesus. Right there on the edge. Living on the edge there.
That's an 81 for damage / lethality, so that's a 9 damage.
9 damage. It explodes in a bunch of tendrils. Poof. Pop. Fucking lethal Theo Raoul. The forensic anthropologist. Alright, yeah, what do you want to do? You want to move?
He's going to turn and just face the last ghost.
That's called nerd rage, ladies and gentlemen.
Long time coming. Finally happening.
Yeah.
Alright. Husky.
Yeah, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm just
Right.
God damn, Theo's like fucking shit. I'm just gonna move over here. Is there anything coming down the road that I can shoot? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna watch.
What is your alertness?
My alertness is decent. It's a 62.
Alright, this thing can't be stealthy. You hear something big coming from this way.
Dead? I can't see anything.
Yeah, I know you can't see anything.
Okay, I can only go
You
this
hear
far.
it, though. Yep.
I'm gonna rifle up in that direction and wait.
And stealth.
I am stealthed. I did not.
Just checking.
Yeah, I did not come out of stealth. That's a bad idea.
Well, I want to reiterate that it's large.
Okay.
You hear it.
Okay,
It's large.
I switch to my big gun.
Okay.
Very heavy rifle. 50 caliber
Hammer.
Browning.
Yeah, I'm going to charge out of the shadows. And I want to do like a leaping Superman punch on this ghost.
With your crystal claws.
Crystal claws.
Give me that melee. Or do you want? Is it unarmed combat? Which one's higher for you?
This is going to bring up that age-old RPG debate. Are brass knuckles melee weapon or unarmed?
Goodness.
It's unarmed.
I'm using melee.
Okay.
And
Then it's melee today.
I have I'm gonna spend 3 of these 7 luck points I have.
Oh shit! Okay. Burn 'em.
Yep.
I love to see it.
And it's a hit. As I just rake those knuckles across this this thing's face.
Nice. All right. For damage, I've been giving him the same. It's the
Just roll
2.
lethality.
Yep. Roll lethality.
Not lethal, 7 damage. Assuming a 0 is a 0, 7 damage.
Why would a 0 be a 0? It'd be a 10.
Okay, then 17 damage.
Yeah. That makes way more sense.
I agree. I just didn't know how we did that math. I get confused by these dice.
Okay. 17 damage. It kills it. Destroys it. And a bunch of fucking tendrils again. And you hear this one before it pops. It screams out and says, "Stop, Eliza!"
Yeah, we're trying. Stop trying to eat us.
Excellent turn. Excellent turn. Okay. Enemy turn.
I'd like to point out that ghost was probably like, "Stop, Eliza." You're like, yeah, we're trying to. He was like, "Oh, my bad," but now they're all dead. So like, you know, you have that awkward "who's the asshole" moment.
Right. All right.
Whatever it is, I'm gonna shoot it in the face with a 50 caliber.
Okay.
I'm laying down.
That's very
prone.
important to know. I want to know all these things.
I'm laying down prone. I'm covered in leaves. I'm looking in this thing's direction.
Okay. That's great.
It comes into view, and he's like, "Nope."
It comes into view, and it's like some innocent teenager or something.
It comes into view, and I need a sanity roll.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry guys, we're fucked. All right. Well, a 68 is not gonna do it for me because my sanity's only 34.
You'll be fine.
Spend a luck to make it 69.
And crit that shit.
69 does always succeed.
Is that something I can use it on?
It's the finale, man. You might as well.
It says luck cannot be used to adjust sanity rolls. No, I'm the one that says
there
you
you go.
must stick to the fucking rules. God damn it.
Yeah,
stick
make
to the
the fucking
fucking rules.
I made the rules.
The
I
GM
just
makes
changed the
fucking
rules. It's the end. This is pulp. We're doing it.
Say the GM makes fucking rules because I agree with his ruling at the moment.
I was about to
right
say
now.
that.
You question everything else.
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
about
always
that.
wrong.
Hey,
I
you know
mean-
what? I am allowed to be wrong,
Look,
and I
it's-
admit
look-
when I'm wrong.
69. I made it 69. See?
Fantastic.
That's what the dice says.
All right, so this thing comes out of the fucking darkness, and for a second, you're like, "Oh my god!" And you don't forget that you're an agent. You just saved the fucking world, and you did all the things. You crit that shit.
Yeah.
Give me that attack.
I rolled a 16 for the attack.
Awesome.
I need to roll lethality of 20% or less now, which I probably won't. On the other hand, lethality, I rolled a 12.
Ooh.
So it's 20% lethality with that rifle, and I rolled a 12.
All right. Your shot. There's no like telling where the brain or the heart or any like weird, crazy organ, would be where on this flesh creature, but you manage to pierce it, and it fucking dies, squealing.
I was just counting on the fact that I'm firing 50 caliber rounds at it, and the soda can size holes are coming out the back.
Yeah, that worked. You hit some vulnerable spot, and it died.
All right, well, nothing to see here, guys.
We didn't notice. We just heard the big boom. And we're like, "Hey, man, you're making a lot of noise."
That was the whole point, though, wasn't it?
That guy's already shit at pants. There's no more fear we could do to him. Or is there?
Or is there?
That was really the commander. He's just come out to see what happened to his guys.
I think it's Hammer's turn.
It is Hammer's turn.
Already?
Yeah, I just shot a thing.
What did Husky do?
I don't know.
Or-
He was being a badass knife
Heron.
thrower.
What did Heron do? I mean, no, he didn't. We killed all the things.
Killed
Yeah.
all the things, and then he moved up. Did I miss Heron?
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Oh
Really
my
not
gosh.
sure.
There's just no.
Just move him up. It's not like there's anything else to do at the moment.
At the moment.
So there's a dead creature the size of a Buick down there.
Yeah, it's fucking massive. It's another one of these like fleshy creatures. Oop, come back.
What? I punched a ghost. He stabbed a ghost.
Yeah, no, it was very impressive. I went and killed something I was able to kill because I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So, keep going?
The farmhouse has got to be here somewhere.
I think this tactic's working. I think Theo should go first.
That's fair. I do like the bait boy as the first.
Oh.
Nice to see him pulling his weight though.
Yeah.
Holy heck!
That knife fighting was awesome.
You've been paying attention, hadn't you?
He's been watching a lot of anime.
That makes more sense.
Excuse me, I'm coming through. Gotta just keep walking down the path. Got it.
Will shoot you.
No, there's a cool new anime. It's inspired by Baby Death.
Baby metal. You keep saying baby death. It's a completely different thing.
Yeah. Baby Death's
It's
a
like
horrible accident.
the Alliance, Rebel, Imperial people. We work for the Imperials, right?
Oh no, baby death is way worse than messing that up.
I don't know if that's true.
All right, you guys collectively get up to this point, and you're all stealth except for Theo Victor. But right there on the edge of your vision, you guys see something terrible, terrifying. It's not otherworldly. It's just unsettling to see. As it comes out of the darkness,
I'm getting some boots.
It doesn't seem to.
Dude, we can make a leather car.
It is very large.
You guys ever seen Lake Placid? I'm about to do my back to one thing.
I say we toss a grenade in some meat. There's meat behind us.
Oh my god, that's a great idea. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna do that.
Can the three of us take our turn together to make a meat bomb?
I'd like to point out that I have an explosive on me that is significantly better than this.
Okay. Meat bomb.
Gotta find
What?
it.
We've
What's
got
the
meat. There's meat all over the place.
Okay, so what's the plan, Theo?
So Theo sees a giant gator and hears a bunch of giggling over comms.
Meat bomb!
Yes.
So Theo's gonna try to see how fast this thing works. He knows where it is, and he's gonna try to just kite it as far as he can. Because this thing's real big.
It's a great job. I rolled a 21 on my check to do this, which is a success whether you use trap making or demolitions.
Making a fleshy bomb?
Yeah, making a fleshy bomb as a trap that he's going to eat out of the IED that is 60% lethality.
Yeah, you make this fleshy bomb thing. And you've got it ready.
I've set it up as a bait. I'm hoping he'll just eat it.
Oh, I see.
It's like a trap.
Okay.
And
I gotta toss it out in front of us, and then we're gonna move away from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it on a really long string, like it's moving, so he tries to eat it.
And where are you putting it?
On the path ahead of us.
You just throwing it out like here?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, we're all moving really far away. Theo turns around to be like, should I taunt it somewhere? We're like, dude, keep moving.
I mean, to be fair, he's just talking to the darkness. He hasn't been able to see us for hours.
Yeah, but
I mean, until I jumped out of the shadows and punched a ghost.
right. Well, the radio,
It's true. I assumed he wasn't using the radio.
Yeah, no, mine still lights up. I have to reach into my bag every time to find it. Push the button.
He's unplugged the headset because he didn't know what it did.
So, Theo, your plan was to just kite it. Chad made a bomb trap thing. Hammer, what are you doing?
I'm gonna assist Chad with getting the bomb set up and properly baited. So if he has to make a roll, I'll give him advantage.
I already rolled a 21, but
Okay. Can I taunt the gator into coming towards the bait?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
They don't have an animals, do they?
Oh, I'll cut some pieces of meat off and throw them at the gator. In this trajectory. Follow?
Yeah, give me a athletics. Like, if you would you want to hit the gator with the meat?
I missed hitting the gator. I didn't miss by very much.
All right, so a piece of meat flops down next to the gator's face, and the gator, you look at it, it side eyes the meat, and then gator smiles. Doesn't seem to go after the meat.
Is it going after Theo?
It's looking at Theo, but it hasn't moved yet. It's not acting like a normal gator.
Theo's going to call out, "Are you a craw?" Then he's going to think real hard like he does to talk to Diana.
I mean, I thought the Abernathy and Crawl were opposed.
It's very true.
So since there isn't an Abernathy in that gator's mouth, I don't think it's a Crawl, dude.
Oh, Theo, are you still looking through your magic lenses?
No, because I switched personalities and that guy didn't know how to do that.
Okay, that's important to know.
Actually, no, now that I'm back to Theo, I would start chanting again.
Okay. So you finish your chant. Go ahead and take your willpower and sanity damage. You activate the sight, and you see the alligator is, in reality, a blonde-haired woman that you saw at the sheriff's office so many months ago. The sheriff's office in Two Oaks. And I don't know if you remember, but her name was Diana Merchant. She was the dispatcher at the sheriff's office.
Do we leave those kids with her?
Yes, and Marcia Wheatley, the sheriff's deputy. Let me pull her token just to jog your guys' memory. She looked like this.
You put the token in the black stuff. There we go.
I am so sorry. That was really stupid.
All right, her name is Diana Merchant. She's not on my list of NPCs, but Deputy Marcia Wheatley is.
Diane was one of those throwaway. I think she was in the background. She was definitely in the sheriff's office last time you guys went in there.
Oh, weird. I do have a session 3 note that just says, and this is just for amusement purposes because we all know how good notes are. It says Diana, aliens in her pocket. I don't know
The
what.
little girl.
That's Diana Simpson.
Okay.
Yeah.
She had her parents and kids and friends and stuff. There's little dolls in her pocket.
In my pocket.
Kitty cat.
Swish, swish.
So Theo, after he thinks real hard, starts to chant, looks through his fingers, and then he reaches into his briefcase, and he turns away from the gator, and over comms you hear, "That's not a real gator. That's a lady that looks like a gator." I think that's a witch. I
Okay.
think you can shoot her.
Okay, good. It's a bad witch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it is confusing. She's not a redhead.
Have you met any good witches yet?
I mean, one has to assume they exist.
Okay.
Theo's a good witch.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense now.
Can I just walk up, grab the bait thing, and throw it directly at her?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if she catches it.
All right. So it gets. Do you want it to get it really close or on her?
No, I wanted to hit it.
Okay. Give me an athletics.
I pass.
Excellent.
May I roll lethality on the bomb?
I know you want the bomb to go off and everything, so yeah, go ahead and do that.
Aw, it didn't go lethal. It's 9. So a 0 is 10 in this, so it's 18 damage.
Okay.
That's sad waste of a bomb. Makes me sad. All sad. Anyway, does she turn into a witch when she explodes?
I'm rolling that. You blast her.
Sorry, I moved my character forward and I've revealed a bunch of stuff. I didn't mean to. Stuff
Oh,
here.
the van.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see the truck?
Yeah, I see the truck.
Okay. Do you recognize the truck? No.
Nope.
Episode 1. Okay. So, she takes 18 damage. Gotta note that down. The alligator does transform. And she...
But she's huge.
No, she's not that big. She seems bloodied.
Alright, Hammer. Good thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up. So anyway, I start blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting. That firearms roll. Really wanted her to eat one of you.
It might still happen depending on how his roll goes.
It's a hit. I'm gonna roll lethality. That is non-lethal.
It depends on how much you roll. She started taking 18 damage.
4
Yeah.
damage, AP 3.
All right. She's taken massive wounds at this point, so she's out of the fight. And for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up. So you're no longer in combat. You guys can see around a little bit. Here's the house. There's a car over here. And just so you guys know, there's one fleshy creature humping around in the garden somewhere, but it's leaving you guys alone.
It's garden fleshy.
So you guys get to this point. Diane Merchant is still semi-alive. What do you guys want to do?
We blow her brains out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just walk up.
Put the gun to her head, ask her if she has any last words, and then pull the trigger before she can use them.
That's dirty.
Yeah, but she's a witch. You don't want her to talk.
All right, Chad. You saw him. You see him. Right?
Yeah, we saw him earlier.
Okay.
Over the comms. Their comms, not ours.
Yeah.
I just want to say,
Yeah, he's got his weapon down, like not aimed. He walks up and he's like, no amount of money could have prepared me for the absolute shitstorm that just came through and wrecked our shit. I want to apologize. I would like to go home if you let me.
Chad's gonna be like, "You got any explosives on you?"
Let me see.
and then we shoot the explosives.
Give me a luck roll.
No problem. I shall do that. Also, we're not gonna shoot the explosives because we're within range of the explosives.
Be free.
So I passed that luck roll because I haven't spent all that luck yet.
What's your luck at now?
My luck is down to 82, and I roll a 79.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a grenade.
I take the grenade, I chuck a thumb over my shoulder, and I'm like, "The exit's that way. Good luck."
Yeah, thanks. He gets into his van.
Watch out for the fleshy lump monsters and the ghosts.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen him.
I wasn't gonna warn him. I was like, he's not gonna make it 10 yards. Like,
I know.
You hear him peel out. He's gone.
all right, I'm gonna start rigging explosives to the house.
All right. So as you walk up to the house, let me tell you what this house looks like. This is an old ass colonial. It's been abandoned. It's got 4 columns out front. It's like a colonial farmhouse. Probably built pre-Civil War. And it's 2 stories above ground. And as you guys are walking around it, you can see that there's a cellar to it too. It's all overgrown with ivy and shit. Your alertness rolls will allow you to realize that there are people inside of the cellar. You can hear 2 different voices. They sound like low-pitched and chanting. And as you guys complete your circle and everything, you're planting all your shit. Lightning strikes the top of the house.
I have to drop explosives down there.
Alright, this is the truck of Billie Jean Merchant. This car, you guys don't recognize it. You give me your explosives roll. And what explosives do you have left? How many grenades?
Okay, well, I have a shit ton of grenades. I got a large IED, a car bomb, which is another large IED. I've got 1, 2. I've got one of the purple grenades, 1, 2. 2 standard grenades, 1 purple grenade, and an incendiary grenade, as well as a bunch of flashbangs and smoke grenades.
And how much are you using?
Yes.
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 I would also toss in my 6 or 7 special grenades, and I have 2 frags also that I can toss in there.
There's a pile of grenades. Oh, is this your stuff there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that plus 2.
Holy shit! You've got so many of these left.
You are using... Yes, you're using all of it.
Yes. Yes, I thought that was clear.
Okay.
I feel like this doesn't need a roll anymore.
No. But this is what happens. You guys need to take some time. So at least deal with me here. Let me cook. You guys are going to put this explosive ordnance together. Enough to send this house sky high. We're cratered. Moon to the moon. Bang zoom. Okay, I love this idea.
Still haven't listened to that song.
That's so bad, dude.
We're humming that song. We're humming that song as we set this up.
Okay. Theo, what are you doing as the boys are making explosives?
Checking to see if either of these cars have keys in them.
He's on lookout.
Give me a luck roll.
It's a little bit harder for me.
At least you're not.
I rolled a 93 out of 24.
You don't find the keys to the car, but in Billie Jean's truck, you find the keys to Podunk's.
I put those in my pocket and then I look back out to make sure nobody's sneaking up on us.
Okay. Playing lookout. All right.
Dangling out the bed of the truck.
I mean, at some point in time, Chad's come and got the gas tank out of that old truck, like, because there's going to be a jerry can. It's like,
Yeah,
this will work. He's just walking around while whistling while he works. Like, all right.
In the 5 minutes that you guys are doing this, give me 1 second. I want to pull this out of my ass, but I think that it's a good idea. Bear with me here.
The white card.
Yep, I'm loading him in. Do you remember Jackie Depp from episode 1? He was riding the green motorcycle.
We already ran into the guy with the green motorcycle.
Yeah, you guys sent him home. No, you sent him home. You actually saved his ass 3 episodes ago
Yep.
as Two Oaks was all getting destroyed and everything was going to shit with the crawlers all over the place.
Yep.
And you guys told him to hightail it out of there. So, the 5 minutes that you guys are doing all the explosive stuff, Theo's sitting there with with his feet dangling off the back of the truck. Dude Man walks out of the darkness, nonchalant as fuck, and approaches Theo. And he says, hell of a day, isn't it?
Oh, stop. You probably don't want to be here.
You're damn right I don't want to be here. I don't think anybody wants to be fucking here.
Wait, don't I know you?
I've seen you before. You were at the bar.
Yeah. Guys, there's somebody else here. Where did you come from?
Busy. Just deal with them.
Yeah, they are busy. Where did I come from?
The ghost didn't get you, or the fleshy squish monster?
Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Are you... You're not with... And he looks at you, like, really, really closely. You're not with the mercenary? Where's the van? There was a van that was just here.
Yeah, they're probably all dead.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You came out of the darkness.
Yeah. I'm here with Billy.
Oh, well, we're here with Billy too.
So you're the new mercenaries?
Yeah, they like needed a test and clearly didn't pass, so it's us now.
I'm gonna go check with Billy. This doesn't sound right.
Like, come have a seat here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. As soon as he turns his back, I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
We're so proud.
All right, yeah. You just hear. Oh, we have like one of those scenes where like the birds fly off of the trees.
Well, no, what it is it zooms in on Chad and he's doing the whistle while you work, and then there's like boom, and he's like, huh. We come around the corner after we finish. There's this dead guy.
Just dead guy.
Nice. Hey, is that Jackie? I can't. Half his face is missing.
He said he was with Billy, and you told me to handle it, so I did pretty good, right?
Yeah, that's handling it. That's man, you have really come around.
Yeah, so Theo, in my profession, you're supposed to hide the body. Good job. You just put the body in the trunk.
Yeah, no, that's what you do.
Yeah, you guys supposed to hide that body. Also, Chad's just flicking the safety on a detonator on and off as a nervous tick. So, what do you guys think? Blow this popsicle stand?
Yeah.
There are no keys to either of the cars, so
That's okay. We're gonna Hollywood walk.
okay. That's yeah.
Theo, this is going to be new for you. All right, but once the charges are set and we start walking away, you don't turn around.
I mean, I hate to say it, but he's right.
Yeah.
How would you see the explosion then?
You don't.
You don't.
You don't.
You do if it's daytime. Put your sunglasses on.
Yep, that's true. You can do it at night too.
True.
It's also unnaturally dark.
I have a feeling
It won't be.
for at least a brief moment, it's probably not going to be.
I'm pretty sure this will clear the darkness.
So we're ready to go then?
Yeah, we're going to Hollywood walk back the way we came. And when Chad thinks we're far enough away, unless the GM has anything to add here, he's gonna hit the button.
In a massive flash and huge boom detonation, you level the farmhouse. How's that go down?
Like a rocket ship?
You remember that scene from Independence Day with the White House?
It's just the big beam coming down from fucking nowhere.
Yeah, except it starts at the bottom and looks like a mushroom.
And there's music. No idea how he did it.
It's on our phones.
Yeah. The Independence Day music is playing.
Nice.
Do 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 do.
Yes, no, that's what it is because it's July 4th.
That's great.
There's like little sparklers and red, white, and blue pops as it goes.
But you guys don't see anything because you're walking away,
Yeah,
not looking
we're gonna call the helicopter and be like, "Job's done."
at the explosion. All right. You call the helicopter and you say, "Job's done."
Yeah.
Not even going to confirm.
No,
Not going to go back and check.
Nah, nothing lived through that.
Nothing could have survived.
No.
No chance.
Did the unnatural fog lift?
That is a good question. No.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I don't know. I think that the witches clearly control that, and we didn't get them.
If that doesn't get them, nothing we have is going to.
He agreed. Yeah, no, job's done.
I can agree. We did the thing that agents do, is blow up a building. Helicopter man, this is Theo on comms. We're ready for the pickup.
God, you're like that guy that has to come behind me and hit the elevator button, huh?
He is. He is. His button is lit up. It's breakfast time. You're on the second floor. You're going down. He's clearly going down. He still hits that one button.
Agent Husky, we are coming to pick you up. All right. Yeah. So the fucking Huey comes and lands right in the middle of the garden area. In the darkness, you guys can hear it. The Huey's like pilot freaks out when he enters the darkness. Lands in the center. You guys running to the sound and getting out of here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Getting the Huey in, fly off into the sunrise over Two Oaks.
Did you guys see that pile of clothing in the middle of the field?
It's children's clothing.
I'm sure it was nothing.
Something had to make those fleshy blobs.
Yeah, he doesn't have auto raise on it and everything, so that was a really interesting flight.
I'm just dragging everything through. All right. So, it comes to the time where we do our epilogues. Have you guys thought about like how you guys will end your characters? And like, do you guys walk off into the sunsets? Do you buy an island? Do you?
I mean-
Start a private detection firm.
I was gonna say Chad is gonna wander off into the sunset, but only after taking care of that incredible loose end that he has to take care of. And Theo's character may have some decisions to make based on that. Or, sorry, Kizik may have to make some decisions about these characters based on that.
Yeah. So do you want? Kizik kind of knows what's about to happen, right?
Oh yeah.
Kizik
Theo has
does.
no idea.
Theo has no idea, but Kizik knows. So I don't want to take your agency away from you, Kizik. So like, I want you to have the ability to express how Theo's epilogue goes. But know that your wife is probably going to die.
Well, that or he has to kill Husky.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Hey, look, he did some badass things tonight. It could be this is where he turns around.
Yes,
yeah.
But see, I wouldn't give him the opportunity to switch characters. He'd just be drinking coffee in the, then one morning. Yeah,
Worse, he swaps to that one personality, and he kills his wife because she's a loose end.
Maybe.
That would be the best.
You walk in to take her out, and you just see him standing over the body, being like, "I'm sorry it had to be this way. It's your loose end. He never should have told you."
He ties up his own loose end before Husky can get to it.
And he flips back to his other personality and thinks I did it.
Oh my god.
Yep, flips back to the other personality. He's like, "How could you do this to me?"
That's an Adam Sandler movie. We need to make this movie.
Right? You're just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
The blood is on my hands. Is it on his hands or is it my hands? Alright, let's do some warm-ups. Let's do some epilogues for some good guys. What do you think happens to Agent Gabby? She was the NASA engineer.
The nipple clamps, right?
No,
That was Gigi. Gigi liked the nipple clamps. Agent Gabby was really nice. She built you guys some cool stuff. She worked for NASA.
She had a little bit of a mental break at one point.
Yeah, and like right now, I think her trajectory is to work for March Technologies and work for the program for a little while, but eventually she's just going to burn out.
Because she knows weed is good.
I'll be honest with you, I think all of G-Cell's probably going to have mental breaks. Like, I don't see any of them being right in the head ever again.
Yeah, who's left? It's just Giggles, Gabby, and Gigi. That's it. Everybody else kind of died. Alright, well, what about Sarah Poole and Diana Simpson? Do you think they're cool in Japan? And that's where they live happily ever after?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're good. I also think that if, they're definitely gonna be happily ever after in Japan, but that's the ghost character, or the superpower character.
Diana, yes.
Diana, yeah.
She can teleport.
She's gonna probably continue to be a patron of what she thinks is good, but that's gonna be based on what she thinks.
Yeah.
Valerie Boone, Chad's gonna try to hook up with her, probably unsuccessfully. That's assuming that he lives through his encounter with Theo. Like when he rides off into the sunset, he's gonna try to take her with him because he has discovered what love is.
Well, maybe she talks you out of killing Theo's wife.
I mean, that could happen. It'll depend on how the Hitman episode goes.
There's gonna be a Hitman episode.
I'm gonna stream Hitman.
Alright, let's circle back around. Theo, have you thought about your full epilogue?
Theo loves history and loves finding things that nobody's found before. He's also figured out that whenever he finds things that he really likes, the rest of his agents blow him up. And he knows that that's what you're supposed to do if you're a good agent, is to blow up houses. So he's also split personalities because he's a mentally broken human being right now. So his new hobby is going to find antiquities and blowing them up, and it's kind of turned into like this elusive, like, oh, we think we found this cool new thing, and then it gets blown up. So Theo just wants to find knowledge that nobody else knows and then blow it up before anybody else can study it.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Are you you're like a terrorist almost, blowing up information?
He's an arco-terror.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Instead of like an eco-terrorist. That's fucking awesome. Alright, so what happens with your wife? Do you leave her?
He didn't fucking know he's blowing up antiquities.
Yeah, right. Do you just like you never talk to her again?
He's like, I found the Holy Grail grenade pen.
Yeah, like he reaches out to her one day just to go like, "Hey, so I found this really cool thing. Like, do you want to go on a date together?" And she's just not there. And he's like, "Oh, well, that's strange. I should probably figure that out." But then, like, catches wind of another unearthed gem that he's going to go find instead.
Okay, some serious fucking business.
Him and Ralph Higginston, which is his like patron.
Yeah.
Ralph is always like giving him good things because he'll go and he'll take a picture and he'll say like, "This is really cool and here's what I learned from it." But then there's always just something that weird happens and it gets blown up.
Oh, so it's like a mysterious accident that destroys these things.
He's got a super villain persona.
I saved the world. The world didn't care. And I was taught to blow things up whenever they did weird things.
Tony, he killed his own wife.
I 100% could have. I don't remember doing it.
Theo Raoul, international,
Arco-terrorist.
Arco-terrorist, yeah.
Has a strangely robust like online presence that he never remembers like writing or doing anything about.
Okay.
He's like Moon Knight, except less cool and more cool at the same time. Oh no, he's Professor Odd. He's like Doctor Strange, except odd.
Right. That's a good name for him.
Professor Odd.
I'm writing all this down.
I mean, the punchline for Chad though is that, and I'm, maybe he does get talked out of killing Theo's wife, but she mysteriously ends up dead anyway, or maybe he takes care of it. Either way, he is riding off into the sunset. While I've had some fun with Chad, I don't think I'd repeat the experience. I wasn't super happy with him as the kind of character that I like to play.
Yeah.
But I did really enjoy the mechanism of his sanity breaks, making him more of what normal people would. Like, he started out as a full-blown sociopath and ended up
fun.
like his finale is, "Oh my god, this is what love feels like."
Right. It's a cool arc. That was a cool journey. I appreciated that about Chad.
Yeah, I mean, it was the reason I stuck with him, because I was considering about halfway through the season just being like, yeah, Chad can get run over by a bus. Here's my new character. But that was the thing that made him interesting enough to keep playing. That and the kleptomania, which was fun as shit.
Right. So you and Valerie Boone go off.
Yeah.
Do you ever keep contact with Sheriff Boone? Obviously, with Valerie being your wife and all.
I was about to say, it's gonna have to be a family affair.
Do you want to stay in the Cowboys? Like, keep contact with the Colonel and all them?
No, I think Chad would want to
Just be done.
Yeah, he would want to put distance because he knows how incredibly dangerous. Like, people who stay around those people are gonna die, and he doesn't want to do that anymore.
So, if one day late in life, Chad got a triangle envelope, just toss it in the fire?
Oh, it depends on how late in life. Like, is it late in life, like wife's already dead and he's got nothing left to live for late in life? Or is it like, no, I've got 4 grandkids and I need to watch after them late in life? It really just depends.
Right.
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
his sanity is so low that, like, they're going to think he got dementia. But what it really is he's going to just, like, over time, by the time he gets to his 60s, he's just going to be batshit crazy.
Damn. Early.
Yeah.
I mean, if you stop doing crazy shit, won't you just get it back?
I guess you could, like, devote some time to go into therapy and talking it out. Those kind of mechanics exist in the game.
Yeah, and he is a hitman, so, he can go to therapy and tell him all the thing, and the therapist can just be sitting there drooling and wide-eyed, like, what? You know, I feel a lot better, Doc. And then he'll just pull a 45 out and blow the guy's brains out and be like, it was good talk.
It's rough. That's not how you get through therapy at all.
That's how Chad gets through therapy.
No wonder his sanity isn't going up. I wanted to tell Hammer about his mom. We kind of just joked that it was a Yeti a long time ago.
But it was really a Yeti.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this for a long time, and it's totally the Yeti from Kandahar was taken back to the United States, and then basically the Colonel's team, Sheriff Boone's team, and Hammer's dad's team went and got it back and like stole it from the program. So they have that Yeti body from Kandahar. It had a craw in it, but I think that's where your mom's from.
Cool.
Yeah. So you got some actual alien DNA up in you. As weird as that makes.
And magic alien knuckles.
Magic alien knuckles. So where do you see Hammer going? Would you go with the Fate crew?
I'm going private.
Are you going private?
I'm going private. I'm gonna snap up the 3 when they eventually leave March because they burn out. Giggles, GG, and
You're just going to take over G Cell.
yep.
Okay.
We're going private. Take out the threats that no one else can.
All right. So you start your own cowboy program.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. So do you work closely with your father and like Sheriff Boone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You did kind of last time tell Stephen Alphonse that you would be checking him out. Are you going to go do that at all?
Oh yeah. I'm probably gonna end up ending.
Okay.
And taking whatever technology we can steal.
Cool.
You're like Batman, but you don't know how the toys work.
Yeah, that's why I got the scientist.
So, are you going like double agent and playing your program, your cowboys against the Fate in New York City?
So I feel like we would be a subcontractor up until the moment where we had an opening to take over. Like, so until we got enough juice to be able to go up against them, we'd work for them.
Okay, I gotcha. Cool. So you're going to work with other handlers doing their dirty work all throughout the world. Tracking. All right.
Copious notes.
Sweet stuff. All right, those witches totally lived. By the way, you should have checked their bodies.
No, they're all dead. I mean,
They'll come back. It's okay.
I mean, we know at least one died.
I'll tell you this: they didn't get Eliza back up because you killed one of them before they could complete that, and they needed 3. So as soon as Diana was dead, I was like, Eliza ain't coming back now.
Yeah,
but yeah, you nuked the other 2.
we kind of figured that, but it was funner to troll the GM, and I apologize.
It
I apologize as a fellow GM, but
Well,
I
that's how we want to end. That's fine.
couldn't help it.
All right, so this world of 2 Oaks was a lot of fun to build. I had a good time like building everything, especially the very beginning when like we built it together. I had a good time there. I liked the yokel cult that you guys destroyed, like the Icker boys and all of them. They were fun to run. The pig people, yeah. Yeah, boy.
We're probably gonna have our base of operations here.
Out of Two Oaks.
It's a crater now.
Yeah. Yeah. Great place to build an underground base. No one's gonna look there.
There's like an exclusion zone right now. March Technologies owns the land. So yeah, you could just build a base if you want to use March Technologies resources.
Yeah, we use whatever we have to use to get going.
Okay.
We don't have to burn bridges until we are capable of burning the whole bridge
I'm tracking.
and all the people that are on it.
Gotcha. All right. Anything? Does anybody else want to add anything?
What happened to the general?
Oh, that's a good point. What do you think happened to the general? The dog.
He lived happily ever after.
And he's living his best life.
It's a dog. There's only one ending.
Here. Does he get adopted by like a cute family?
Yeah,
And like they take him.
He comes to live with Chad and Valerie and looks after their kids as a great nanny dog. Lives forever.
That's pretty good. I like that ending.
Built-in babysitter.
I suggest this though. He is as intelligent as a man, so he finds his way to Hollywood and poses as an actor dog and becomes the top actor dog. He sweeps the Disneys for 5 years.
It's Genji.
The Gingy.
Genji goes to Hollywood.
Gingy goes to
Vegas.
prison. Oh yeah,
Genji
it's all
goes to
there.
prison.
Gingy goes to North Korea. It's a whole series.
That actually kind of fits with Chad and Valerie because like she's the vet that would take care of him, and we all know he's intelligent. And Chad's like, I don't have any real skills other than being a butcher, so this works.
It also gives you a perfect opportunity and excuse to move around the world. You know, wherever he has shoots.
Yeah.
You could be his agent.
He can have his own theme park. You can have your own brand of dog food.
Kizik, you cool with the what we've decided for the general?
Air Genji.
Air Gingy.
Genji, yeah.
You know this means that when we go to next season, we're going to need advertisements and like movie posters for all of these movies. Like I need this picture now. You have to put this picture where I can get it. Because
Air Gingy.
We need movie posters.
Genji brand dog food. The taste dogs love.
It's what plants crave.
What plants crave. I love that movie. All right. So other than the general, do you guys have any other like questions?
I mean, I've got a bunch of session 0 questions for the next one, but I think that we have really high level questions we need to answer before session 0, like what kind of campaign is it going to be and what system are we going to use for it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all the mechanic stuff. But you don't have any questions about Two Oaks or like this season of Delta Green?
No, it was fantastic fun. But I think we tied up all the loose ends pretty well.
Okay.
Yep,
Did
every single one of them.
Braxton make it out?
Sorry, what?
Did Braxton make it out?
Yeah, Braxton made it out. He actually refused to talk to March Technologies and Dr. Lowndes. He dropped you guys back off on Earth and said peace out.
I think we covered that in the asteroid episode, though.
Yeah, I think at the end of the asteroid episode, that's when he was like, I'm not going to go talk to Dr. Lowndes. He can go fuck himself. I don't care about whatever questions he asked. I did this as a favor to you guys. You're my bros. Peace out. And he left. Am I remembering that wrong?
I have no idea.
I vaguely remember us covering it. I couldn't remember if you talked to him or not. That's the only thing. But
Okay.
I don't have any notes that says anything about Braxton from that, other than the whole like. I have several notes about how fast the asteroid moves, like a whole page of how fast does the asteroid move. I don't have anything about that.
That asteroid was sentient.
Oh yeah, so I saw a YouTube video that was like how the fifth element would really end with like the thing smacking into the planet. I immediately was like, not in our Delta Green campaign. It doesn't.
We fucking nuked that motherfucker. Yeah, I was thinking like today. I was putting together the recap, and I was like, "You guys have done some crazy fucking shit." Like this has been a very successful Delta Green campaign. Some people hate it. Some people like it. Most people that like Delta Green would probably not like how pulpy this is, but
I mean,
it's fun.
I haven't gotten back a ton of negative comments, but I have gotten a few people that are like, "Yeah, you're not really following the rules," and I'm like, "Yeah, we don't really care."
Yeah.
So
It's entertaining.
yeah. So I mean, I have no problems with Delta Green. That's not true. I have a couple of little problems with Delta Green. Like I don't like the way the lethality thing works.
Okay.
And I think that like it's a peeve I can deal with. Also, the M4. I by the time I remembered this, we were halfway through the session, so it wasn't worth doing. It's only 1d12 if you don't use lethality. It's got burst and automatic. So if you fire it single shot, it's 1d12. If you fire it fully automatic, it's lethality. It's one set of rules or the other. It's not both.
Gotcha. That makes more sense.
So it's I mean, there's all sorts of little caveats to it. Like it has like 1d12 plus 1 for this round, and blah 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 for this round, and
And that's the Delta Green combat system, which isn't great the way that we play.
Yeah.
I like being able to move and shoot. That's like that made that whole combat way more interesting than just like, oh, I get one action per turn.
Yeah, no, I like that too, but I think that what we need is a card like this, and just fight your whole "I'm the GM" thing, which he is like, I agree with it, so I'm going to go with it. Like, we need these cards. We do need these, and as we make more notes, as we make rulings going on, because man, the whole thing that really got me earlier was the lack of consistency. We were changing from episode to episode, and as a player, that makes it really hard to decide what tactics you're going to use when you suddenly realize that super awesome tactic is going to result in 4 damage. We need to be very consistent, because one episode I was just blasting motherfuckers, and it didn't matter what I did, their heads were popping off, and the next episode, 4 damage. So that was a little aggravating for me. Consistency is very, very important, and that's the only thing I ask for. No matter what system we go to, if we can sort that out up front, that'll make me happier.
Very true. That's valid. I think learning the system, it took me some time, especially when I was listening to podcasts that were this, and they never gotten in any combat. And then they'd finally get into combat, and we'd be 4 or 5 episodes in, and then they did it one way. And I was like, okay, that's how it works then, right? No, that's not how it worked. And then we also figured out that our combat worked way better our way.
And I don't mind pulpy. I like pulpy. I like pulpy Cthulhu. I like so to me, Cthulhu, Delta Green, these are all variations on a theme. It's all the same system. So I've no problem with this kind of stuff. It's the settings that change, and you've pretty much written your own setting and story here, so we're in pretty good shape. Like you've done it in the Delta Green universe, just like I've done mine in the Traveler universe, but it's your story. And it's coming out pretty good. But I know that, Vanguard would like us to have superpowers and be able to like force choke people and stuff like that. So I'm not the only voice here, but I am pretty happy with it.
I hate it.
And that's valid too. I totally get the point where you want to start as a level 1 character and then like level up and progress your character. It makes perfect sense for games like D&D, but it does not work for this at all.
Yeah, no, I agree. It doesn't work. That's why I don't like this.
Yeah, and that's a valid complaint. I totally get that.
I've
Is
tried it every time you guys have asked me to try it.
And we appreciate that. I do. I appreciate it.
I still don't like it.
All right. Well, I think next season, what my plan is, I'm going to do some of the released Delta Green modules. That way, I'm not trying to plan the puzzle. The puzzle is in the module, and I don't have to worry about that shit. I can run the actual game and get the rules straight and get that all done. I think we should try some of that. The modules are really good. They're really, really well written. And it requires investigators instead of hardcore shooters. So if that's what you guys want to do, cool. If you're not down, that's cool too. I totally get it. I love all of you guys, and I like playing with you. I like having fun with you, no matter what the system. I was thinking about this the other day. The most fun that I had, I think, was D20 Modern. That was fun.
I mean, D20 Modern was a great story. D20 Modern was also very, very broken. I think that we could play D20 Modern again if we went ahead and said, we can't have this many, like, what episode is this? This is 16?
Oh yeah, it's too many episodes.
It's too many because your power curve in D20, like by episode 4, you are all powerful. Like we were straight up that scene from the Matrix that one time where I was like shooting from a machine gun on a helicopter while Craven's character was running through the building just karate chopping people or whatever the hell he was doing. Like yeah, I mean, like
hammer.
That was like episode 4. Like that's how that was.
Yeah, and I should have power crept you right on up through like all sorts of crazy shit. Like that's the game that you take down gods with. You know, I don't know. We'll all talk about it. And I don't know if we'll have a session 0 on air, but let's all discuss. Isaac, you have anything to say?
I have fun no matter what. I enjoyed like getting really into just a little nerdy guy who was in over his head in every way, shape, or form, and then was afraid of teeth, and then was afraid of doors, and then developed ridiculous Victor who would who magicked ghosts. It's wild.
It is.
Hey, you were badass for a minute.
You were badass for a minute. I really enjoyed that part.
It did get ridiculous there.
And then, as soon as there was no danger, he went back to, hey, I'll just go walk up and talk to the skater.
Yeah, so I do want to point out, Kizik, that you just did a thing. Annoys me. Do not come to me and start complaining about parts of this, because the GM just gave you an open floor to say whatever you wanted, good or bad, and you're just like, yeah, have fun no matter what. Because because as the GM of another game that you play in, I hate it when my players do that. Tell the GM what you want. Doesn't have to be on the air. It can be later. But
tell me later.
But
you're not gonna hurt my feelings.
It also, like, good and bad. Tell him what you want to do, because he's sitting there trying to do a session 0, and I also agree that session 0 should be done off the air. Session 0 and character creation, I think, are when you're learning the game and the system, and that's not as good of a streaming episode. I think that you should be free to also speak your mind during session 0 a lot more than we can. Like, you're going to give spoilers away for the story sometimes during session 0, because you're going to say, hey guys, let's play Ghostbusters. You know? And then
Yep.
That kind of thing.
I agree.
So yeah, session 0, 100% we should do that off the air. Also, speak your mind, say what you want. Me and Vanguard said what we want.
Yeah,
First off, I still did have fun. Second off, I didn't know enough about Delta Green until I was in a character that was a super nerdy anthropologist, because I thought Delta Green was going to be investigating things and not shooting things. And then we were shooting a lot of things.
Yes, 'cause, we went pulpy.
Wow, that's a great thing to bring up. I know you had a good time, but does that mean that you want more investigating stuff next time? Because I rolled Chad the way I rolled, because I always roll an investigative character, and I never feel like we really do a lot of investigating, or that when we do, someone gets bored with it halfway through the investigation and forces it to come to an end. And we always end up in combat. we solve every problem with bullets. So I just rolled a character that could do that, and then we got this whole super like, let's try investigating things, and I didn't have the right character for it. So that's going to be a session 0 thing, I think. That's just my 2 cents. We're going to have to agree in principle how we're going to do it.
I'm glad.
I think that's true as well.
We'll do that. I had a good time. I liked building this world. This world was cool. Two Oaks was cool. All my NPCs. I like Ziggy Stardust. Man, that guy was cool. You remember that guy? Ziggy Astrononi? He,
Did we kill him?
Yeah, you killed him. He was the original stoner.
You had the
You guys
crawl
pulled
in.
Yeah, he did have the crawl.
We had an awesome autopsy episode with them.
Yeah, we got the crow out of him.
Sure did.
He was my favorite NPC.
That was like our big reveal.
I like Dave and John.
No, Baxter Coleman was his own guy.
Yeah, Braxton Coleman was his own guy. Right on. Well, I release you. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate your time. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, thank you for being, GM for the season. It was pretty awesome. And
It was 16 long episodes.
I think that we're all looking forward to next time, no matter what we decide.
Absolutely.
And with that, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for stopping by and stream. We're going to end a little bit early because that was a finale episode, and we'll catch you next time for Traveler.